All right, and this is our penultimate session, session
Oh,
43 of the Ultraviolet Grasslands. What happened last time? We got our Skelly back.
hey, Scaloo.
Skelly was in the Black City the whole time, it turns out, and wandering around libraries, and was approached by a figure who was a little bit shifty and who offered knowledge of everything in exchange for a small price. Scully declined. Um,
For
y'all,
now.
for now, yeah, y'all met up in a cafe. No one's really sure how long you had been there, and you kind of compared notes on all of your offers and the accepting or not of them. And kind of talked all over that and decided to explore closer to the sea. So went to the boardwalk and the entity that had been offering you bargains was kind of shadowing you a little bit, trying to see what was there. Um, we found out that it is not the city. It is something that was trapped, maybe, by the city. Um, but Phaedra did some exploration in the noosphere using the cool glove and going to talk with a an avatar of the city in a cool office. Very Matrix Revolutions or not? What's the second one? Yeah, the architect guy. Only
Yeah.
cool. Only not shitty. So the city insisted that it is the only real place in the world, and everything else is fallen or corrupted somehow. It provides safety and comfort for those who care to stay. You are, of course, free to leave. And named the thing that had been offering you stuff the chaos of possibility. That and you, everyone kind of showed up eventually there, or was summoned by the city. And someone said something about wanting to make their stay more interesting, and all of a sudden you were on the shore. um, at
We
which
are
point,
free to leave, but with a weird underlying sinisterness
yeah.
to the being free to leave.
And they assured you that they
Yeah.
had no intention of harming you. Like there was
With a
sinister
strong
undertones,
preference
perhaps.
that we stay.
Yeah, but
But no, we're
definitely
free to
wanting you to
leave.
stay. Yeah, you can go if you want to, for sure. Um, and so on the shore there, there's a cliff with a little black pyramid, and you met Mata, who is an old woman in worn, rusty, mechanized armor,
Oh, yeah.
who was guarding the obelisk for the city. She was an adventurer like you until she took an arrow to the knee and decided to retire here. Um, Said that the pyramid is a buried obelisk, which is some sort of vile thing that causes trouble and lies, discourage you from entering, but won't stop you, and open a portal back home and said, you can just go home if you want to, no problem. You declined that offer as well. So Alba Negra went into the obelisk and checked it out. It's warm and organic and almost like perhaps alive, but wounded for sure. And talked to her a bunch, promising the universe itself if she helped release it.
It's a big
Um,
promise.
and sensed no deception, only need. Um, Alive, damaged, and ancient, imprinted some complex biomechanical schematics on her mind, and asked for a few years of work to help repair. Uh, Outside, everyone else decided to go to the house on the edge of time on the shore, the last place to go, kind of. And I think we left it as you reached the green door of that house.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Which had a big mask on it or something.
Yeah, a big
Nice.
a great golden mask. So I want to check in with Alba Negra first. Refresh here dice if you
Oh,
got
thank you.
thoughts. So Alba Negra, you've got all that information and offer from the obelisk. Are you joining the others at the house? Or are you hanging out there, or what's What's your plan after kind of discovering all that stuff?
I am flexible. If it's easier just to have me join the rest of the group, that's fine. Uh, I don't know how long it took, and I of course understand that time is
Flexible.
discontinuous here,
Yeah.
flexible. So if it turns out that Alba Negra is just like, oh, well, they haven't come back yet, I should just go meet them, and suddenly we're at the door together because they're just entering, that's
Sure.
fine with me.
Cool. Yeah, we'll keep it flexible then. Sweet. So you all are at the house. It is this like weird, precarious Frank Lloyd Wright-y kind of looking thing perched on the edge of the ocean on this cliff. There's a green door with a golden mask, and no doorknob. What do you do there?
I think Phaedra is going to like look at the door and is there a doorbell? Is there a knocker? Is there a
Just the face.
just the face? Not on the face, but next to the face. I'm
Mhm.
gonna knock on the door.
And when you do, the eyes of the mask open and look at where you're knocking, and the face turns to a face of surprise, and it talks. It says, "What? You don't have to. You don't have to hit me. What's?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. I assumed you were merely a decoration.
No, I'm not a decoration. I'm a door.
Well, it's interesting. I don't normally. Most doors I've encountered don't. Most doors that I've encountered don't talk.
Well, you've never met me before, have you?
Apparently not. Terribly sorry if I've offended you.
It happens all the time. Well, not all the time. It happens. It has happened more than once. I'll tell you that much.
I can understand that. Can understand that. Um, we were hoping we were hoping we might be able to go in and talk with you know, and talk with the denizens therein.
Why?
Uh, we were, we have been told that there are interesting people in there, and we're interested in talking with interesting people.
You
I
were
like
not
to
led
think that we
astray.
are interesting ourselves.
That was going to be my next question. Are you interesting people?
Well, we've
Very.
traveled here. I mean, we've traveled here all the way from the Violet City, had many adventures,
Not bad. Not
s-
bad.
seen many things,
Not bad.
met lots of interesting people.
You are you dead?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely dead.
Oh, all right, great.
Oh, was he talking to you? I thought he was asking me. I'm definitely not dead.
Oh, okay. Well, two alive, one dead. I'm assuming you're alive as well. That's
Oh
okay.
yes, I'm very much alive.
You'll all fit in just fine. Um,
Are you
so
dead?
say again.
Are you dead?
Do I sound dead?
I'm you know, there are all manner of beings in the grassland.
I
You could.
mean, you
Sure
don't, but
are.
neither. I mean, you don't sound dead, but
No.
neither does, and I point, neither does our companion, and I point to Skelly.
That's true. That's true.
But
So
are you alive?
I was given life. You know, no one's ever asked me that, I don't think.
Do you have the ha, the ka, and the ba?
I got two of them. I mean, I've clearly got the ha, right? Whichever one makes me do stuff, I guess. Yeah. I got a few things. I mean, I'm no philosopher or anything, but I do all right for myself.
so Alba Negra walks up at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, I was waiting on you guys. You never showed up. It's been I think it's been like a month or two.
Oh, it's
Um,
it's been about 20 minutes, I think, maybe an hour.
Are you sure? I just learned a whole bunch of organic, organic construction designs.
No, as soon you went in there, and then we went over here, and that was pretty much immediately after you went in there.
Huh.
yeah,
Who-
couldn't have been more than an hour.
Oh, it was much longer for me. Who's this?
I'm Dor.
Door.
Dor? Your name is Dor?
Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Alba Negra.
Oh, Would you like to come in?
Sure. What's inside?
Uh, what isn't, right? I mean, I only see the outside, to be honest. I just see the people coming in. Um, not many people
Do you
leave.
also see the people come out?
Not as much.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
Were you do you like are you under someone's employee or are you just like a freelance door? You just your own door, do your own thing?
I mean, I just work for the house.
Is the house alive as well?
I never thought to ask it. I know that that is a thing. If it is, it's really rude. It's never talked to me.
Hmm.
Mm.
I just didn't know if anyone had specifically like purposed you with certain instructions or like only let these kinds of people in or anything
I
like
mean,
that.
only let interesting people in, or like you're welcome to come in, of course. And if these are your friends
Mhm.
and you're okay with them coming in,
So
So
is only letting interesting people in, is that your own prerogative or has someone tasked you with only letting interesting people in?
it's been a while, I guess. Sometimes I just get bored. Sometimes I make people give me stuff. I can't use it, of course, but really,
would you
really
like
puts in a twist.
would you like an experience?
Experience. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you can you consume things? Can you
Um,
drink
it
or eat?
opens its mouth. Like it is just a golden mask. But
Right.
I'm willing to try.
Okay. So she takes a little vial of an experience of how about a look? Well, that would be interesting. Um, I guess like being on a golden beach with seagulls or other kinds of weird seabirds floating around and just feeling the warmth of the sun. And then she sort of takes her little vial and sort of rubs it, make sure to rub it on the inside of its mouth and see if it can absorb it.
Yeah. Like it's like it might I don't know, it might take a minute to kick in or something.
So she looks in the noosphere.
Mhm.
Does she see a noospheric center to the door?
I mean, it is a golem, basically. It
Ah.
does have a bob and no ka. So it is just there.
Hmm.
It does not have a soul.
So okay, so she is going to try to share mind with it,
Hmm.
and that if she can connect to it, she will drink from the little vial, and they will share the experience together.
Interesting. Give me a thought roll.
Okay, that's a +1 for somebody to roll me a die.
Yeah, I got you. Ooh, you got an exploding
Ooh.
20,
Blow it up.
9.
30 plus
That's a
1.
31. Yep.
Mm.
So
Um,
32. Yeah,
yeah.
or 31. Yeah, whatever.
I find it very easy to connect to this thing.
Mm.
Um, I think with your noospheric experience, like it is not dissimilar to connecting to like Betty, right? Or
Oh, okay.
anything else like that. But it does have a personality, a psyche that you can connect to. And once you do that, you can definitely convey that experience to the door. It is appreciative. It basically looks out over this beach most of the time, and seeing a different beach is both entertaining and novel enough, but not jarring.
Right, right. And so after the experience done, she asked, "May I touch you?"
Everyone else does.
Well, I'm asking.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm here
So
for.
so she pats the door on the side of its face and says, "Thank you for the wonderful experience."
Thank you. This is I understand why you're welcome everywhere. This is really nice. And the door swings open.
And she turns to everybody else and then walks in.
Well, thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you, Dor. I hope we get to chat again.
I can say without question, you are the most interesting door we've ever come across.
Well, thank you. I suppose that's appropriate.
Agreed. I hope that, unlike many, it seems, we do come back out this way.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I'll also head in.
The door opens into this is on the ground floor. It's kind of a walled garden area. Um, there's a variety of like weird, but not like you've seen way weirder. Just like a variety of not exotic, I guess. Trees, plants, flowers. Some have fruit. There's birds and butterflies. Some nice paths, some nice benches to sit on, and there's a small it's probably too small to be called a lawn, but there's like a grassy patch in the center. Um, and
Is this like an open air courtyard or?
yeah, it's a little courtyard garden. And in the center there is a woman who is playing with a puppy dog, just kind of like throwing a ball back and forth, and it gets it and brings it back to her, and he throws it again and plays with it a little bit.
Now, did it look like an enclosed building from the outside, and then we walked in and it's open air?
No, this is pretty like it looks like
Okay,
this would be the lower level of this. There's like
gotcha.
the courtyard entryway.
I see.
So Alba Negra will immediately start, like she'll keep an eye on the woman and the dog, but she has to go check out the plants.
Yeah, yeah. There's a
And you don't
lot
have
of
to
things that you've
describe them
seen
at the
and a lot
moment.
of things that you haven't.
Right. Yeah. So while everybody else does their thing, she's going to be cataloging.
Nice, nice.
Good day, good day, madam. I call
Madam,
out.
wow. Good day, sir.
I
Uh,
mean, trying to be polite.
oh well, you did a great job. Happy to
Thank
meet
you.
you. My name is Yagaraga. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Fade. I am Phaedrid.
Phaedra. Are you
These
a
are,
are you a prince? Oh, I haven't seen one of you in a while. Where's your mask?
I'm not a prince. These are my friends.
Oh, they weren't talking. I thought it was a sorry. Go ahead.
Uh, uh, no, I am, I am not a polybody, although we have certainly met a few.
Who hasn't?
Um, yeah, true. Um, Modan, Skelly, and he points at Alba Negra, who he points at Alba Negra, who's I imagine checking out the plants.
Ah, woman of science, it seems. Well, fantastic. What brings you here? And, like she throws the ball again, and the puppy tumbles off and comes back.
I glance at my companions, and if they don't say anything,
Like mostly curiosity, probably.
That's how we all come here, isn't it?
yes,
So how you came?
we've traveled here all the way from the Rainbow Lens,
Mm-hmm.
and seen many things. We were and we made our way to the Black City, and we were able to enter and had an interesting chat with out of character. Did the avatar of the city like give himself a give themselves a name?
City.
No,
Yeah.
the city. And we had a chat with, I guess, the personification of the city in his office, and
Mm.
you know, mentioned that we were looking for more interesting places we hadn't seen yet, and we found ourselves here.
Well, you found it.
May I ask what this place is? I mean, it looks great from the outside.
It's just a house.
I mean, nothing appears to be just what it seems here. So,
I mean, what is there something I should know?
Well, I mean, that's true of this. That was true of the city. There were sort of like layers within layers.
Yeah, you got that
Um,
right.
I assume this place is a little more
Stable.
real.
straightforward.
I mean, it's as real as anything else.
Fair enough. May I ask may I ask how you came here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like everyone else, after is the Circle C still there?
Yes, the Circle C is still there.
That's great to hear. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you look like you've seen some things. Not as many things as some people, but you seem experienced. And you clearly came to the Black City for a reason, right?
We
Like
did.
like we all did. And yeah, I mean after the crawling god went down, I just kind of once you take a metal eagle to the sun and back, there's only so many places to go. And I thought the Black City sounded as good as any. Another challenge, I guess. I
Right.
I used to be quite the troublemaker, or I don't know if I was a troublemaker. I guess trouble solver. I don't. Maybe I made trouble to solve it. I kept myself busy, that's for sure.
Well, we've certainly found our we have certainly found our share of trouble.
Hmm.
Managed
And
to
perhaps even made some ourselves.
There's my man. There we go.
maybe
Or my
just
skeleton, whatever you are.
maybe a little.
Moss Golem. I can't. It's hard. Well, whatever you are, we're happy to see you. Um,
Out of character, do I have I ever heard of the crawling god or the eagle
no,
or like someone who has flown
I
an
don't
eagle
know.
to the sun?
Maybe give me a give me a thought roll, just
Thought, just straight up thought.
yeah.
Sure. This would be +2. Nope. That
Yeah,
that would be a
no,
4.
no. It's all new stuff.
I mean, is the crawling god referring to the Alba Negra thing, the temple?
Do you ask for that?
Yeah, it's like, is the crawling god the being that's sort of in the ground back there now and looks like an obelisk?
The obelisk.
Yeah.
Um, I hope not. Wow, that would be a
Oh.
kick in the ass, huh? No. Um, no. The crawling god was a, a God. Like a have you ever seen like a grub? Like not a caterpillar, but like a grub? I guess
Yes.
yeah, like big, not that big, but kind of like that, only bigger, like I don't know, the size of a whale, I guess, and metal and bone and steam, blood. It was just wrecking the Rainbow Lands. Um, there's probably I don't know how long ago was it. How long ago did the Crawling God wait? Emerald City still there?
Emerald City is still there.
Okay, and the rest of the Decapolis is, yeah. I mean it ran through a couple of the
I mean,
Decapolis
the
cities.
I
So
mean the Blue Lands has been the Blue Lands has been well, the Blue Lands was more or less destroyed about out of character. How long ago was it when the Blue Lands got
long
destroyed?
ago, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Blue Lands was the Blue Lands was destroyed like hundreds of years ago.
Wow, well, that's a shame.
It's pretty much just a I won't go quite so far as to say it's a wasteland, but it's let's just say you don't really want to spend a lot of time there.
And you couldn't do anything about it, I guess.
Well, I mean, it's been like that since, well, hundreds of years.
Oh, sorry, you're fresh, I guess. Cool.
Uh,
That's great. No, that's good. No shame, no judgment.
um, we are not hundreds of years old.
Hmm.
I,
It's hard to
I, I
tell
take
here.
it you have. I take it you've been just here for quite some time.
Yeah, yeah.
I know our time in the
Th-
Black City indicate.
Thousands, thousands.
Who can say? I mean, judging by what you're telling me outside, yeah, probably. I mean, at least a couple hundred years have passed. But I'm feeling all right, so I'm pretty good for my age, I guess.
just content to just like stay here, play with the dog.
Yeah, content. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty to do. Just hang out, play with the dog, chat with the others, have a drink or two now and then. I mean, I can show you my room. There's all my old armor and weapons and everything's up there, but probably not super interesting if you don't already know the stories, I guess.
How many others
Half dozen or so,
who all live in this house?
more or less. Yeah. And people come and go, mostly come, but yeah.
So,
And
so
and who's
if there's
and I
like
point to the
half a
dog.
dozen of, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mark.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, so if there's half a dozen others, and then people don't come. It is our understanding people rarely go. At least the door tells us they don't leave from that direction.
The door's a little surly sometimes. Yeah, no, people I mean, some people decide to stay, some people decide to leave. It's up to them.
None of this math is making sense.
What do you mean?
But there's about half a dozen of you here now,
Yeah, give or take.
and I point to the puppy. And who is this?
Oh, this is Speckles. It's cute.
I I say I kind of crouch down, but I look up at her and I say, "May I?"
Of course. Yeah, if it lets you. And it brings
If
you the ball
well,
and drops it in front of you. And like when you go to grab it, and like grabs it back and plays tug of war a little bit.
yeah, and once he finally lets me have the ball, I'll toss it. I'll toss it. I'll
Yeah.
play fetch with him a little bit.
Yeah.
What a good
You'll
boy.
do that as long as you want. So are you fixing to take a load off here, or you still got the spit and vinegar in you?
That remains to be seen. Initially, I think our thought was to see what there was to see here, talk with folks, find out what was going on, and you know, perhaps return to the outside world and go back. But I don't know. Just
Sure.
kind of see what we'll kind of see what happens.
Yeah, that's a great way to be. You know, sometimes you blink and an age is gone, but I'm happy.
That
Maybe
is
I'll
great
leave
to hear.
someday. I don't know.
Well, that's great to hear. Sounds like this is a nice place to be.
It is. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Um, Adakira, you said there are some others around.
Yeah, yeah. You can head inside and wander out and see who's. I mean, again, people come and go, so it's hard to tell who's going to be there at any time. But yeah,
Okay.
there's always someone there.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Hopefully, I'll see you on the way out.
Oh, absolutely.
That is the intention.
I guess at that, unless anyone else wants to continue the conversation, I think Phaedrid would like head inside.
Mhm.
Cool.
I do have one question before we head inside. Um, in the noosphere, what
Mhm.
does this space look like? Are the plants anything particularly unusual, or
It looks pretty much exactly the way it looks in real life.
okay?
There's not any like weird. It's not like a monster in the shape of a house or anything.
Yeah,
Um, Yagaraga seems, you know, full on hero. Um, I think without too much difficulty, you could tell that she is much more experienced than any of you,
yeah.
clearly. But yeah, just like a hero.
Right. As we're leaving, Alba Negra will turn back to her and say, "I really appreciate your magnificence, and maybe if we stop back by, you could show me some of your stories and your like the tools of quests.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, these guys have seen him 1,000 times, so it's always nice to talk to someone newer.
Excellent. And then she'll trail up along behind the rest of them.
Cool. Um, you go inside and you hear there's a hallway. It's wood and stone. There's some nice windows that look out onto the courtyard. And there are a few different ways to go. There's an upstairs. There's a few other rooms. You do hear the sound of clinking and clattering. Someone is cooking something in a kitchen nearby. But you are free to explore as you will.
Someone's cooking something in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Sounds about as good as any. I mean, I look at my companions and said, I think I'm going to check out the kitchen. You know,
Yeah.
feel free to join if you wish.
It is a lovely, large but cozy kitchen. Well appointed with appliances and surfaces. The big windows that look out over the sea, across the countertop and then beyond. One of the windows is open and there's a sharp but pleasant breeze coming through, and there is a man in the kitchen. He is kind of probably taller than anyone of you, kind of thin, kind of sunken cheeks, dark eyes, pale skin, long hair, vaguely like Nordic looking, kind of has a silver torque on, and kind of like drapey dark robes, and over the robes is just like a plain white chef's apron, and he is kind of like fussing around, kind of frowning a little bit, and muttering to himself, and just taking something out of what seems to be a refrigerator and places them on the counter. Looks like a bunch of little cups with parfaits in them, like cream and little biscuits and some sort of fruit.
Well, I guess I'll if he hasn't taken notice of us, I'll say, hello there.
Oh yeah, just a second.
Nope.
I just can't get these right. I'm so just not
What
good yet.
what flavors are you working with?
It's peach, red fruit, and I put some salt on this one a little bit, try and bring out that tart flavor, but there's still something wrong with it. I don't know what it is.
May I try something?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
So she adds a little sprinkle of psychedelic mushrooms on it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Try this.
What's that?
Sensory altering.
Like drugs?
Yeah.
Cool. Puts it in. Eyes pinprick a little bit. I mean, it doesn't taste any better, but wow, this takes me back.
I need to work on my flavors.
What taste is it missing?
If I knew that, I would be done.
But I mean, is it like not sweet enough, not savory enough? Is there a specific quality?
I mean, this one's a little oversweet, I think.
Are you looking for another opinion?
Sure. I mean, you're welcome. There's plenty.
Well, thank you. I will try some.
Yeah. They're fine. I mean, they are good. Not exceptional, but yeah, tasty and sweet. Cold.
If you're looking for some feedback, I'm happy to give you some.
Sure.
Don't take this necessarily as a critique. I think it could use a little more could use a little more sharpness, maybe some
Like some
a
cayenne
little
or
more
something.
sharpness.
Hmm.
Yeah, like well, I was thinking more along the lines of something like
Sand?
uh, I didn't mean
Last
literal sharpness. I meant more like
Hmm.
acid,
Oh.
like maybe some lemon juice, grapefruit perhaps, or out of character.
Yeah,
I will name like
some sort
local
of
fruits
fruits.
that have those you know like pink fruit.
Yeah.
What
Uh,
about here? Try some of these, and I'll pull out some of a variety of bean that matches that description. I'm like, these are like my most sort of tart bean or whatever,
tangy.
whatever
Just a little,
quality you think was missing.
but
Interesting.
yeah.
Are
So
these
I would say a little bit of a little bit of yeah, a little bit of acidity to counterbalance the
Yeah,
sweet.
are
yeah.
these
These are
fermented? That's a really good idea.
I mean, these are not fermented yet; they're fresh, but
Oh,
they have a citrusy zing to them.
yeah, they taste like they've been sitting around for a while. Or like in a good way, like on purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can give those a shot. Yeah, sure. Do you
Well,
have time? I'm sorry. I don't are you do you live here?
We're just visitors.
yeah, we've just arrived.
Great, great. Great. I'm
I,
Levere. Uh um
Phe- Phaedrid,
no titles. And I'm just yeah. Great to meet favorite. Great. Nice to meet you.
good to meet you
And
too. Have you have and I'll introduce everyone else
yeah.
unless they wish to introduce themselves. Um, have you been a chef for long, or is this a new avocation?
Oh, I would
Or
call myself a chef. I just like to dabble around in here. Yeah.
Enough dabbling. You might become a chef.
Well, eventually maybe. I mean, I think a chef implies like a full kitchen and like a restaurant and everything, but I'm learning. It's something to do. I'm having a good time.
can I ask you what brought you to this place?
Um, Curiosity when
That's what brought us here, that's for sure.
yeah, I mean curiosity has driven a lot of my life, I suppose, and after. But yeah, I mean no better reason to do something, right? And I've
Absolutely.
found I feel like the focus here has been really refreshing. There's still a lot of curiosity to be had in the small things, getting a recipe just right, or uh, getting a plant to do exactly what you want, a painting. Have you seen Rackamir's paintings yet? They're way better than my cooking.
Uh, we've not. You're actually only the second resident of the house we've met.
Oh wow, you did just get here then. Just,
Oh yeah, we just got here today.
wow, straight from door to me.
We
Great.
we we yeah, we met out of character. What was her name? Yagamara?
Yagaraga.
Yaga. We've met Yagaraga
Hmm.
And her dog.
I
and her
mean,
dog.
it's not her dog. It's just a dog.
Oh,
Doesn't really belong
Oh,
to
okay.
anyone.
makes sense. The dog.
The
Does it have a
dog.
name?
Sprinkles? Yeah,
Oh, Sprinkles. All
Sprinkles.
right.
Sprinkles. Yeah, that's because she called it that because it kind of peed all over her room.
Ah,
But
Sprinkles.
it's super cute, so you can get away with a lot when you're super cute.
It's true.
have you been here for as long as she?
Um, I came here after she did. She was here when I was here. Yeah,
And you've been here
yeah.
for
I mean a while.
it seems that it's very hard to track time.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I think there was a while where time was all that mattered, and then not at all. And this is kind of a nice in between. You are. Tell me more about yourself. What was your name again?
Well, I'm Traskelly, but my friends call me Skelly.
Are
It's
you actually a
it's a little on
skeleton?
the nose if I
Little
had
on the
one.
nose.
That's
Yeah.
great.
No, I am truly a skeleton. I am actually dead.
Still dead. Great.
or undead, or however you wish to frame it.
It's tomato, tomato. Tomato,
Post dead.
tomato would be really good. Oh, yeah, a little savory and tangy. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. So, can could you leave if you chose to?
Yeah, who would stop me? I, I,
I keep asking myself that.
I mean, I broke the rainbow nexus to leave heaven, and I don't think if that couldn't stop me, I don't think anyone else could.
I don't really know what any of that means, but
Have you? Where are you from?
I'm from the Yellowlands, I think,
Oh,
but
local.
maybe not.
Oh,
Uh,
do
I don't
you?
know.
So you were
I
just raised, and no one told you who you are?
uh, yeah, actually, that about is the gist of it.
Interesting.
I have the sense that I might have come from somewhere up there, and I'll just stick my hand and wave at the sky.
Oh,
We're inside now, but I don't mean upstairs. I mean outside, but up.
yeah, I know what you mean. I've been up there too. So how
Yes.
did you are how did you did someone raise you? And I'm sorry, this is a special interest of mine. Uh,
Oh, are you a necromancer,
uh, People have called me that. Yeah.
or are you yourself undead, sir?
Again, that is, in my experience, a distinction without meaning. But I have, um,
Okay. Post dead?
yeah, uh, I have been accused of sinning against life itself. So I suppose if that makes me undead, then yeah.
That is
But
quite the accusation.
it
Uh,
is, and I if you're really, uh, it's possible. I mean, I have done my share of reanimating in my time, and if our paths have crossed at some point, and this is my fault, I mean, I don't apologize. I really am good at what I do, but um, I recognize the trouble that I put you through.
well, I mean, I have reason to believe that I had, you know, died by some other means,
Mm.
and then yes, I suppose someone raised me up. Although have attempted some raisings of myself, and
Oh,
they certainly are not uh, the same as me.
it does take a lot of practice.
I'm sorry. Are there different schools of necromancy? Can you look at Skelly and see if Skelly was raised by a particular practitioner of a school or something like that?
I mean, I don't necessarily come from a school. In my experience, I've found that people who practice your local, I guess you would call it magic, um, just kind of focusing on their own thing, really, kind of like everyone's their own school. Kind of like this, like no one's teaching me. I'm just kind of figuring it out by myself, with the help of nice taste testers, of course. But yeah, it's just I'm not a scholar by any means, although I have done more than my share of reading. That is my least favorite part.
Yeah, I find myself in the same. In fact, I had only been theoretically a necromancer until quite recent.
Well, congratulations on your promotion, your self promotion.
But I mean, if there is anything you could potentially tell about the circumstances by which I was raised, I would certainly welcome the knowledge.
Yeah, sure. Let me take a little look here. Why don't you give me a just a straight up charisma roll?
Straight up charisma roll.
Yeah.
Okay. I just recently raised my charisma from leveling, so that
And
sounds
so
good.
while he's doing that, Alba Negra will study him studying Skelly, and
Nice.
that's in the noosphere.
Yeah. This is a
15.
being of as powerful as a human is going to get, pretty
Oh,
much.
okay. Yeah.
And definitely knows his shit. And is kind of, you can kind of tell he is, he's not reaching with his physical hand, but he's kind of drawing on some like celestial library of knowledge, not like a literal library, but like stuff is coming into him.
Yeah.
And he's giving Skelly once over and kind of turning around and looking at you, and says, have we met before?
My pre-death is a bit fuzzy. My pre-death memory. I
But
don't recall meeting you since. But
Yeah, but you're definitely. I mean, you have traces of. You've definitely been to the stars, right?
apparently, I have a memory of crashing from the stars.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Um, and you don't remember if you were like pressed into service or used as a weapon.
No, I mean, I don't, I have not, I don't have any indications that that were the case. Uh, I was, I believe I was pursued at some point, but
Hmm.
I don't recall being used,
Yeah.
uh, commanded, or otherwise pressed into service.
Yeah, because this is pretty textbook, pretty textbook resurrection. Again, I wouldn't say undead, right? Not that, I mean, you're a necromancer, um,
Sure, no, like,
you are alive. You clearly have a soul. You clearly have a very nice personality.
oh,
Uh,
well, thank you.
but you've raised, so when you bring someone back, a lot of times they come back wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems that either whoever brought you back or whoever found you afterwards did a little bit of extra work there. Um,
Wait, did somebody just stick my soul into a skeleton rather than raise me from the dead? Is that what happened?
that's the interesting thing. Someone definitely did stick your soul into a skeleton, but as far as I can tell, it's your skeleton. So I suppose you died, and someone went to a lot of trouble to do their best to get you back as close to the way you were as before.
is it possible that somebody wanted to talk to somebody who crashed from the stars?
Yeah, definitely. I know there's a lot of people who are interested in that stuff.
Ooh. You're a research project, Skelly.
I mean, I kind of need a memory for me to be able to tell anybody anything.
I mean,
Something
maybe
clearly went wrong.
So does that mean
maybe
like
they were a little overzealous in their research and just took all of your memories.
does that mean someone's soul could be like put into anything? Could I
Yeah,
be a skeleton guy if I wanted to be?
yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, you would be a different person in a lot of ways, but do you want to be? And
Not at the moment, but
he
it's
looks
an
like he's reaching for a
interesting
kitchen knife.
it's an interesting prospect to consider for the future, just to knowing that there's options.
Yeah, there are
Actually,
so many options.
I have a question. So I'm about to join the dedicated uh just the chorus of the Spectrum Palace, which I didn't really intend to do. It just sort of I was given a gift that I didn't ask for.
Mm,
Is it possible to separate my self from my body, let my body go undergo the transformation, and then stick me in something else?
that's a is it spectrum? That's a satrap thing.
Yeah, such a thing.
Oh yeah, I tried to avoid those guys. They're weird.
Just one thought, Alba Negra, just one option on the table. No
Yeah.
offense if it does not appeal to you whatsoever. But just wanted to offer. You're familiar with Spatula, our new
Yes.
friend.
Yep.
Conceivably, I could make just the body portion of a legumin being for someone else to put you into. I can't do that part.
Right. So, and what was your name, good sir?
My name was Levir, Lvir.
Severe. Do you think you could transfer my uh at least my ba and maybe my ka into a bean person?
A bean person?
Like Spatula here. Meet Spatula. Spatula steps forward.
Oh,
Got
I, the
his...
player, totally forgot Spatula was with us.
Yeah, I also totally forgot that.
We have there's so much to remember in
There's
this
a lot of
game. We
things
have
going
so
on.
many NPCs
So
and
many people.
powers and
So you made this thing? Is it
I
like a
did.
golem or a construct or?
No, well, not it was no, it's always been a sentient being, but recently the a denizen of the Black City actually
Hmm,
expanded their consciousness into being a fully dimensional, experienced being, even though it has only been alive for a matter of months.
a real hero. Great.
I believe that we have had some transactions with an entity called Possibility.
Chaos. Yeah, the
Chaos,
city's
yeah.
real hot about that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's baby stuff. Your friend Skelly here could probably do that. I mean, I'd be happy to. I mean, I do have to get back to cooking, but
I'll tell you
plenty
what,
of
I'll
time.
make you a trade. I know a lot about plants, an
Uh-huh.
awful lot about plants. I will teach you some exotic spice recipes if
Ooh.
you will guide Skelly in rehoming my spirit into. Well, maybe we can. I don't know. Do you have a little bit of time? Maybe we can cook up a body for me and then move me into a new body.
Yeah, I got all the time in the world.
It does seem that way here.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
I mean,
time,
I'm a little
that
bit,
that is a
flustered sometimes, but it's nice.
that is a question I had for someone who, like, again, knows the mystical arts.
Mm,
What is it about time here? Time doesn't seem to pass normally, or it passes oddly here.
In the way that we are used to outside this.
It's
right.
outside of the city.
Out in the fallen world, right, like the city likes to call it. Um, my specialty is life and death. Um, I know there are temporal wizards and whatnot. I I mean, I spent a while in the city before getting here. I don't know how long you did, but maybe this is the way it's supposed
I
to
mean,
be.
you can try.
And the way that, like, when the world fell apart, like maybe time unraveled, and that's why it's different out there. It just goes like in more or less straight line in one direction instead of just being a whole complete thing. Maybe when the world broke, time broke too, and it's
So
only one way.
if if we were to exit the city,
Mhm.
have have you exited the city since you got here?
No, for what?
Well,
I've accomplished everything I've ever wanted to,
yeah,
except for these fucking parfaits. So I've got a quest here.
there you go. I'm not sure that, speaking strictly for myself, I'm not sure that I have accomplished everything that I wanted to do in the outside world, which is why I'm thinking about returning, maybe.
Yeah,
I was going to ask if when you left, how much, like leaving the city, if is this the kind of place you hear from legends, like, a day here is like 100 years outside, or is 100 years here like an hour outside,
I
or
I, I don't
doesn't
think they're
really.
the same. I think it's just like time is real in here instead of like broken and spooled out.
So, are you suggesting then that time is just simultaneous here, as in like all things are happening all at once?
I mean, clearly they're not, or else these would be done already.
Right.
But it's just, yeah, I never, it's again not my special interest, so it's kind
Yeah,
of
Sure.
accepting it the way it is.
I'm starting to be interested in chronomancy or what have you.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
I have
after being here for however fucking long.
It
Mhm.
gives me a thought, an experiment, but it could be a dangerous experiment in many ways. Like, what if one of us stepped outside the city and came back in after like a minute and compared notes with, like, so one of us stays in the city, one steps outside the city, counts a minute, comes back in. I mean, if we want to know if there's any kind of direct correlation, the danger, well, there's many dangers, but since time may not even be linear here, we could, whoever steps out the city may never see whoever's inside the city ever again, or vice versa.
Time's definitely not linear in the same way. I'm trying to tell you, I went into into the pyramid, uh, and I spent quite a bit of time being taught a kind of organic, um, uh, mechanical organic construction, and then you said you'd only been like 20 minutes down the trail from me. Also, I would like to point out that Skelly's been here before, so Skelly has already left.
Good point.
Or
All right. Apparently have been here before. I totally forgot about that. Again, don't actually recall that,
so maybe
but
we'd lose our memories if we left.
So many questions.
so I guess what we're left with here is that something may have removed all of my pre-post death memories.
Mhm.
Kind of like the pylon. The pylon and moon facing forward was kind of like that. And we're gonna do some weird kahaba stuff for Alba Negra here.
Yeah, that
Yep.
sounds great.
Yep. By the way, can you tell me more about this, just out of curiosity? And I present this to Jetta.
Looks like you got a soul there, right?
Yep. Yeah, somebody basically I was at the beach. I was trying to fish, and a hand reached out and dropped it in my hand.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
Yeah, I thought it was maybe normal for around here, but maybe not.
I mean, space also does tend to do its own thing. So,
Is is, is that
is it
useful for anything?
was it a hand that you recognized?
Not that I noticed in the brief moment it was there, but
Hmm.
uh, I
Do
don't
you
I'm
know.
think
not
it was
sure I would recognize
you?
anyone by their hand
You
other
know
than
what?
maybe Skelly.
If you're putting yourself in a new body, maybe that's you from another time.
Oh, that's a good idea. I
Giving
wonder.
yourself a thing so you'd have it to give it to yourself. I'm
Right.
really good with the time thing. But yeah, it's just a soul. Looks like someone wanted to save it.
Cool. So if we added this into my legumin, that would be an interesting risk to take. Yeah.
I mean, that would be like doing surgery on someone and putting a well done steak in there as well.
Okay. So not really necessarily useful.
Yeah, not useful, maybe kind of gross. Who knows?
Okay.
Good to know.
Interesting. I wonder what I'll need this for in the future. Okay.
Yeah.
If you all are willing to undertake this experiment, I'm very interested in having a new body. And of course, keeping this one so that I can return it to the Spectrum Palace so that they can use it for whatever they do.
Sure.
I feel the first step would be sampling the variety of beans I have to determine which ones are your favorites, which ones resonate with you most.
I know
think-
exactly the correct drugs to take for this.
Let's do this in a montage-y kind of thing. And I think we'll do 3 rolls, right? Let's get a thought roll plus legume farmer and or biomecha. Let's do biomecha tinker for you.
Yeah.
From Modan.
And that's a +6. did you say a thought roll?
Yes, please.
Plus, okay, yeah. So thought is 3, that's 6, so plus 9 total. Ooh,
That will do it.
25.
Yeah. Um, what have you brought with you, bean wise?
I mean, I've always had like various samples, and so I feel like even though like obviously it's been off-screen time, throughout our travels, part of what I've always been doing is experimenting, making new varieties, and and so I kind of feel like at this point I probably have quite an array of just all, hopefully. I mean, not infinite, but anything you can think of, like sweet beans, savory beans, spicy
Yeah,
beans,
all kinds of beans.
yeah, because that was always my goal was making all varieties that appealed to everybody and different tastes and different this. And that was from session one, I think, one of the big legume farmer
Yeah.
goals.
The Bubba Gump of bees.
Yeah,
What
right.
what do you use for the bean container suit thing?
That is a good question, which yeah, what would we use? I imagine we'd have to procure something because we don't have really
You could probably
anything.
poke around the house and find
Yeah,
something.
Does
and
anybody
yeah, I
do
mean,
body casts around here for art? Hey,
No, not that I
sounds like
know of.
I sort of
okay.
feel like at this point, as far as I've come on my journey, like I probably don't need necessarily like a contained system anymore, like an
Mm,
astronaut suit. I think the legumin being can probably be cohesive in and of itself.
nice.
Um,
Yeah, and I
so
think that's easy enough to do in the kitchen.
I kind of feel like though again, just as Alba Negra needs to pick the right kind of beans that resonate with them, I think the same is true of the quote unquote container or the clothing. Like, what do
Mm,
you feel like? Do you feel like you should be in a robe or just a? I feel like a something one piece is best, like an astronaut suit or a robe or
mm.
a jumpsuit or a
Be a much longer quest to find that.
really. What
I
it's going to be your
wonder,
new habitation, so I feel like you need to feel needs to be something that appeals to you and makes you feel at home.
can I get right back with you all?
Of course.
And she steps out of the door into the garden.
Hmm.
Is Yagaraga still there?
Yeah, she's still hanging out. She's actually lying on her back looking at clouds right now.
Okay. So Alba Negra will respectfully sort of sit down next to her and then lie down a little bit, spend some time looking at clouds, who knows, a day or whatever it is, and then say, um, I'm about to create a whole new self. Do you by any chance have a wardrobe?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Is it possible that I could borrow something? Well, borrow is probably the wrong concept here, but is it possible I could have something from your wardrobe to set my new style?
Sure, I'm not going to use it anymore.
Okay.
Um, I think what she offers you is, yeah. Let me roll a die and see what kind of fun thing we can get. Yeah. Of course. Um, so her room is small-ish, cozy, I guess. And there are a few like there's a small wardrobe. There's a few, not trophy stands, but there are some like ancient weapons and items and stuff on display.
Yeah.
And she goes into the wardrobe and drags this thing out. It is uh, porcelain plates,
Ooh.
kind of like woven together with looks like silver thread. There's definitely some leather of some kind
Right.
underneath it all. And she says, this used to be mine. I I don't need it anymore. You're welcome to it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, Do you have any interest in having some other experiences? I specialize in small packaged experiences.
Oh, I mean, probably eventually. I'm mostly just relaxing here, having a good time. So I'm not really seeking anything, but I mean, if you're offering, I'm not going to turn it down.
Okay. Would you like an experience? What do you have any particular experiences that you really enjoyed in life that you'd like to remember more intensely?
I mean, when I was a kid, we had an herb garden out back, small place. And I would just sit out there all day, just kind of. I mean, it wasn't like this, but it was just a few small things my parents would use when cooking, and but I just enjoyed sitting out there on the balcony with them. I mean, it was a few plants in pots.
Okay. Will you take a little bit of this for a moment?
Sure.
Okay. So Alba Negra has put her into a noospheric state,
Hmm.
and then she basically asks her to describe the experience.
Mm.
And Alba Negra is going to capture um, the emotions and the sensations into her reliquary,
Hmm.
and then she's going to mix something up to make it stronger and more potent, and make up a number of doses so that when she takes one of these doses, it will put her very strongly back in her own experience.
Nice. Yeah. I think no roll required for that. Yeah, she throws it back and gratefully experiences that.
Yeah.
You have some an assault suit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hot. It'll bump up your strength and endurance by one. Um, it's pretty bulky, but it's a +6 armor.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, just this old thing I had lying around.
Alba Negra 2.0.
Yeah, exactly.
Like murder botanist.
Yeah,
Right.
murder botanist.
Have fun using it all one more session.
Yeah, I know.
Skelly, can I get a thought roll plus necromancer, I guess, from you? See
Yeah.
how the
Let's
learning
see.
goes.
Yeah, thought is 3, necromancer is 6, so +9 on that.
Fantastic.
So that'd be yeah.
Yeah. Levere definitely is able to show you some new tricks. Why don't you go ahead and take do you have any ticks? Yeah, take another tick on Golden Desert Necro there.
Sweet.
Um, yeah, I think some of the techniques he shows you, you have maybe heard about these as kind of like reviled techniques, elvish maybe, but yeah, seems to be something that you are well capable of.
All right. On my way to also standing against life, apparently.
um Alba Negra, can I get an aura roll?
Somebody roll a die with no bonuses.
Yeah, I don't think
I
there's
could do that.
I was gonna say I rolled already once for you. I don't want to push
Yeah.
my luck.
Rolling.
We'll spread out the
Ooh,
responsibility.
I'm sorry. I got a 4.
That is a 4. Would you like to add some hero dice to that?
Yeah, so I will just instantly use my 2 hero dice because I probably need as much as possible. If somebody
Well,
wants,
let's roll one first and see what we get.
yeah.
Oh
Oh,
boy, that's a
God.
1.
Probably.
We're up to 5.
What is
I'll
this
roll.
roll for, Mark, exactly?
For the soul transfer.
Ooh.
I'll
Yeah.
put you in a
I'll-
hero
I'll-
dice since I feel like I'm like part of the whole process in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll throw one in there as part of the operation. Oh, that's not right. I mean,
That's
well, I'd rolled a 6. I rolled a
Well,
6.
you did
on
get a
the
6 on the D6, so we can
did.
take that.
We could probably use one more hero die on that.
All right.
Um,
Since I figure it might be maybe necessary for me since
I was going to
I'm
say I
a
didn't
large
roll the
part
second
of
one
this
for a. I
transfer.
was going to say Teal, if you wanted Alba Negra to roll the second one, I can certainly do that for you.
Yeah,
I,
let's let Mark do it.
Let's Mark do it
Yeah, I'm
First.
first.
gonna do
Okay,
it.
go for it.
I
Yeah.
think it's
big.
I
It
think it
makes
makes
sense. It's a
narrative
big,
I
sense.
mean,
big group effort.
I would
Yeah.
help, but I don't know what I mean, the necromancy is really out of my wheelhouse.
That's
All
another good
right.
roll.
So you are able to successfully implant the bean, the bean person.
I feel like
body.
narratively, this is like, well, it seems like we're losing her, and we all
And
gotta
I think
pitch
what's
in.
that, like you have the body ready. Skelly is doing his best with this elvish question mark magic. But I think what's happening with Alba Negra is that the crystal is like almost complete as you're pulling stuff out, and it takes some delicacy to kind of like pull the soul strands of you and like separate your mind from what's happening to that. But ultimately, you are able to. And Alba Negra, after some time, opens her eyes in a new power armored bean body.
I'm the human, finally.
You are the second ever legumin bean.
Yeah, and actually, Alba Negra immediately, well, probably not immediately because she's getting used to her body, but when she has a chance, she's going to start experimenting on herself because she's a botanist.
Yeah. Yeah, so just go ahead and bump your strength and endurance up by 1 and raise your defense by 6.
Okay. The other thing is, assuming that the other body is still there, I'm going to conjecture that the crystal process. I don't know if it'll complete right yet or not, but
I
I'm
think,
going
I think
to
it completed as you left.
as I left. Yeah. So Alba Negra is going to, assuming it's not violent or something, she will take it through the rest of the journey until she can take it back to the Spectrum Palace.
Yeah. It might keep a little bit better now it's crystal, but
Yeah.
probably do that.
Well, it's still alive, right?
It is.
Bah, zombie now.
Let me see. You got a 1, 2. Yeah, I think we can say it's still alive.
Okay. I guess because she wasn't trying to stop that process.
Yeah.
She just didn't want to be inside of it.
Yeah, I think with all those hero dice, I think that'll do it.
Okay.
And Levere is like, you know what? I thought that I had seen pretty much everything there was to see. And I thank you for giving me something new. That was a touch and go for a minute there, but it was something else.
It was something else. I felt like I mean, there wasn't really much I could do there. Other than like figuratively bite my fingernails.
It was really very, very interesting to experience. But I don't think it's something that somebody would like to go through themselves. I don't think I can sell it.
I mean, not without a very good reason, like, your body turning to crystal.
Yeah.
I mean, the suit itself is worth 1,200 cash.
Yeah. She's not taking it off at this point. Now that
You
she's
cannot take it off. No, it is the leather underneath is definitely human leather.
Oh.
So it meshes nicely with everything else.
Right. Just a touch of home.
Just a touch of home.
Wow.
And after a respectful amount of time, Levere goes back to the kitchen.
And she is going to give him a set of new spices, and she's going to give him some instructions on the things that they're good at, and then she is not going to tell him what to do.
Nice.
Because he clerally wants to figure it out for himself.
Yeah, he's having a good time experimenting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is there a, I mean, so when we first met,
Yagaraga.
what was Yaga
Yagaraga.
Raga? Thank you. I was going to say Raga Yaga, and I knew that was wrong.
Close.
Um, she did say something about getting a drink. Is there a bar in this place?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you go upstairs on the veranda there, Pepis is up there. Um, makes a mean drink.
That after witnessing this, I think we could all use a round.
Nice. Yeah, up on the roof, there's like the ground floor, two other floors, and then a balcony patio up top.
So
Like
it's got a,
right
so
next,
this house is so the house has a rooftop bar.
yeah, right next to that big purple crystal, with a little canopy over it, and yeah, there is it's a little bit tiki flavored, but not completely. Um, but yeah, there is a yeah, there is a very tall dwarf there. Uh,
Ooh.
Looks Redland-ish, but in a ancient style, like you almost would not recognize. Um, and he's watching a vid screen behind the bar. And
What's the vid screen playing?
some war movie, like a like medieval war siege thing, and there's people making speeches and armies going back and forth. And, you don't recognize it, but it seems like a good
Yeah. Alba Negra is going to try a workers greeting. Like she's going to try and remember the oldest workers greeting she can remember.
Mm.
So like an historical workers greeting, and she's going to go up to the bar and say, like "Hail, oppressed comrade," or something like that to them.
Oh, your worker. Hail back to you. Can I get you something? And he like runs his the bar the bar itself is like really nice bloodwood. It's just like this deep red, nicely figured wood. Um,
I would like a small um uh, I would like a small martini. Let's go with the martini.
hmm. Yeah, I can do that. You you sure you want one?
I mean, I
You
don't
seem
know if I
new.
could. I am very new, and I don't know if I can drink it. What effect is there for drinking?
I mean, this is kind of your this is kind of your ticket, right?
Uh,
I
It's
can
quite an
interrupt.
experience, but
Ticket ticket to
well,
what?
yes, that's true. I mean, yeah. Hmm.
you look like you're geared up for a tussle, so yeah, I can take that
I
for you.
Yes, I am geared up, but new to the field.
Well,
Well,
fantastic.
actually, I'm not new to the field in the other place, but here I'm new to the field. I
Oh,
didn't
well.
drink.
Um, well, if you're comfortable with it, then great. Um, this is probably your final drink, but if you want it, you can. And he
Wait,
starts,
final drink?
yeah, he starts mixing stuff together and shaking it up.
Is that a threat?
Threat.
Oh,
That's just what it is.
okay, I'll try it.
Great.
What? Yeah, what do you mean by final drink?
That's just what we call it. Takes the thing off.
Yeah.
Nice martini glass, pours it in, nice and clear. Takes a couple, like it has like an olive, uh, onion olive, puts it in there. Hope that's okay.
She looks at it, and she also looks at it in the noosphere.
This is something you have not seen before.
Oh,
Um, give me a aura roll plus holy diver.
Okay, so she is
Plus demon soldier. Sorry, yeah.
oh, okay, soldier. So that's a +6 with no plus for the aura roll if somebody wants to roll a dice.
Skilla,
I
you
guess
haven't
my
rolled
turn.
yet for him?
So, sorry, what is the plus on it?
Just a +6.
Just +6?
Yeah. She's
Well,
12. Yeah. That'll get you basic information about it. It seems that it has a certain gravity to it. Your demon soldier experience tells you that it seems like it is the key to a violent but uh, heartening experience. Um, and I think, yeah, I think that's all you can tell with that.
right. She looks at that. She's like, "Are you a master experience forger by some chance?"
Forger, no, I'm just a bartender.
Well, you seem to. I don't know what your source of uh, um, drinks, your source of alcohols and mixtures is, but this seems to be quite a potent experience you've mixed up.
That's why I tried to tell you.
I see that. It would you be too offended if I just store it away and contemplate when I need to drink it?
I mean, it's probably not going to keep. I can always make you another one if you want it later, but I mean, I wouldn't drink a warm martini.
I mean, do people generally drink these when they're looking to end their lives?
No, why would they do that? There's plenty of ways to
Oh,
do that.
I'm just trying to understand what you
Yes,
mean by
yeah.
final drink.
It just means like,
Or is it just, or is this just like this is going to be the best drink that you have, and none other are going to compare to this one?
yeah. I mean, everyone else here has had one, so
Um,
Everyone else, where exactly?
here at the
in
the
the house.
house.
In
Or
the
just in the
house.
house?
I'm
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm also going to like activate my I'm also going to in fact activate my Black City interface glove, and we'll also look into the noosphere
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Alba Negra's drink.
Yeah, let's get that same roll. Aura plus yeah, plus
Wizard come
glove.
into this? Would what?
Either your glove or yeah, wizard would help. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'll go with wizard. Aura, so that'll be a +10.
nice.
So
Nice.
that's a
24.
24.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can sense his intentions are, I mean, he is just jolly, I think. His intentions are not bad. He is trying to give you as much information as he can, I think. The drink itself feels it feels like an anchor almost. Um,
An anchor to like this place.
yeah, yeah, but also an invitation. Um, it does seem very, very, very powerful. Does not seem dangerous.
Um, so I think Phaedra will like sit down at the bar next to next to Alba Negra's
Mhm.
new physical incarnation.
Yeah.
Can I get you
And
anything?
he'll yes. What is your favorite drink to make?
Oh, the blood drunk spear. You got it. And he reaches down. He's got a couple of brown liquids, red liquids, some cream, I think it has in it. And he like builds it over some ice um, and pushes it your way. It's garnished with something red, looks like paprika or something on the rim.
I'll take the glass. I'll look at it. What's the nose on it?
It is like you didn't see anything that was clearly blood going into it, but it does have that like weird coppery smell to it, but also very strong. Like a like someone poured blood into bourbon.
Um, I I raise the glass. I raise the glass, and you know, I look to all of my companions, said, "To your health," and I will. And Phaedrid will try the drink.
Fantastic. It is delicious. It is probably the best drink you have ever had by quite a long shot.
And now you crave blood.
Better than craving brains.
It's true. You feel extremely comfortable here. You also feel a calling. You also gain 10,000 experience points.
Oh.
I'll take a drink.
10,000 experience points.
10,000
Okay.
experience points.
Drinks
Well,
all
it doesn't put me
around.
over a little. That doesn't level me up yet, but I'm awfully close.
Pretty close there.
God.
Yeah, and Pepsis says, "You're welcome to have another one anytime you want. Never gonna be as good as the first one, though."
That was fantastic.
Yeah. You spoiling for a fight, I guess?
Spoiling for a fight?
Yeah.
Wouldn't go quite that far, but I don't usually. I I don't go looking for them, but at the same time, if trouble finds me, I don't usually back down.
Well, great. Anytime you're ready, I mean, you're allowed in.
Allowed into what?
And he points to the vid screen. The battlefield.
Mm.
The
Alba
eternal
Negra.
battlefield of the Cosmic Champion.
The battlefield of the Cosmic Champion.
The eternal battlefield of the Cosmic Champion. Yeah.
Alba Negra drinks her martini at that.
Yeah.
You want it.
Crisp, clean, little sour, 10,000 experience points. Same thing.
Right.
No,
So you're saying
now
that
I, the player, am actually craving a martini. But anyway,
so you're saying that now that we've taken the drink, we could enter the eternal battlefield.
Yeah.
Mm.
Question.
Yeah. Or you can just do what everyone else does and stay here.
Can they
or
leave?
or leave?
I mean, you can walk away, but you're not really going to leave.
welcome to the Hotel California.
So 2 questions.
Yeah.
1, do you have to have the drink to be able to enter the eternal battlefield?
I'm afraid so. Yeah, that's the ticket in.
And then 2, if you have the drink, do you have to enter the eternal battlefield?
No. It's just a once in a lifetime, forever opportunity.
So if one were to go to the eternal battle, you're going to be in that battle for eternity.
I mean, that is implied in the name. Yeah.
Right.
Some people are all for that. People come in here and they're like, sign me up. They know what they're coming for. Other folks have a pleasant surprise. Some folks not so pleasant, but you don't have to go. You can just hang out here.
Does the imbibing of that drink affect whether or not my companions can leave the Black City if they choose?
I mean, they're not going to choose to leave, though, right?
Oh, we will. We're ready.
I mean, yet to be determined. When I entered the Black City, I was intending to leave.
Well, a lot of people do.
Why does it seem why does everybody we meet seem to be the idea of leaving so foreign to them?
I mean, I've done an awful lot of things in my long life, and bartending is just the most satisfying. I fought my way through the halls of the dead. Why would I want to do that? I've maxed out my life. I've got everything I ever wanted, and now I get to relax and meet new folks like you. It's never dull, that's for sure.
It
So,
seems very wonderful. Yes.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
ask you
great.
this. At this moment, my friend Phaedra has had
Mhm.
one of his delicious drinks. I have not. If we were to both try to leave the Black City, would we have different experiences or results from that journey?
I don't know. I mean, I came here and stayed, so maybe you will too. Do you have some pressing business elsewhere?
No, we're a caravan who generally travel around and buy and sell and from place to place, and we only saw the Black City as a stop on our
Hmm.
journey and a stop that we would probably come back to again.
I mean,
I
it is a
assume.
stop, that's for sure.
yeah, lots of things seem to just stop.
Yeah, it's
Phaedra,
kind of
do
nice.
you find yourself having any less desire to leave the Black City?
Not the Black City itself, the
Oh,
house.
oh, the house.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let's. Hey, Phaedra,
Yeah.
let's get out of this house. What do you think?
I mean,
Any
there are
feelings
certain.
about that?
I mean, I'm curious to find out who else is living here. But if we want to, but if but if you're interested in leaving, I mean, I'm sure I could find my way back here if I wanted to.
You like pool?
I do like pool.
Hey,
Oh, you should go up to the sun deck over there. It's on the other side of the crystal. Berenger's over there. Quite a shark. Not a little shark, but
hey.
you'll have a good time. Lots of good stories.
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a little literal shark.
That's true. I don't think I
I
remember seeing
mean,
one.
we've seen weirder things.
Oh yeah, believe me, so have I.
I mean, I don't think you were there for the Skelly, but there was like, geez, it seems like forever ago now. But there was that giant octopus woman.
Oh yeah, no, I missed that.
Yeah, I think that was before we crossed paths.
So while everybody is talking to the bartender,
Hmm.
Alba Negra is going to backtrack through the rooms and see if she can go out and talk to Dor.
Yeah,
Okay. And she has a nice conversation with Dor and then comes back in while everybody's still busy talking.
Maybe you should have another one of those drinks, Phaedra.
I,
I know
out
you
of
said
character,
they're
I didn't
never
hear
as
what you said.
good after the first one, but still curious.
She tugs on Modan's I'm trying to think, like sleeve. I just went out and came back in.
That's good. It's good to know that there's.
but you
I
came
mean,
back,
I don't.
right?
I mean, I don't feel. I mean, other than that, other than like knowing I could go there, I don't really feel any different.
I'm going there sometime, but I'm not ready for that. Is the door open to the eternal fight? Uh, now that I've had the drink.
Oh, that's in the basement.
Oh, okay. But
That's
the
where the
door.
entrance is.
But I'm saying that now that I have had the ticket to enter, I can do that at any time.
Yeah, yeah. The Guardians will just let you right through.
Okay. I'll put that on my bucket list.
You
Probably
got
the
all the time in the
The
world.
purpose of the eternal battlefield just to go and eternally battle?
Yeah,
Like
I
that,
mean,
if that's
you
their
know
job.
how it is. People live their whole lives to do great deeds or terrible deeds and look for a place to rest. And sometimes that's in a grave, and sometimes it's here. And sometimes people decide that resting isn't really their thing. So, they fought all their life, and so they
They
decide
want to keep fighting,
they
and
want
they
to
want
keep
to keep
fighting.
fighting until the end of time.
Exactly.
Interesting.
If that's a thing.
I mean, it makes
Yeah.
sense if you get joy and pleasure out of fighting, then I guess that's an eternal
Yeah, there's something for
playground for you.
everyone.
I mean, I like I said earlier, I don't usually back down from a fight if that's what one needs to do, but I don't go seeking out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
never our first course of action.
seems like
Um,
something for you then.
yeah.
Yeah,
Alba
yeah,
Negra taps you on your chest, Phaedra, and she's like,
yeah.
"It's okay, Phaedra, honey. I'm the fighter in our little couple."
I suppose
In her gauntlets in hand.
Yeah,
You
you
can
you're
kind of
you certainly are now.
quite
what
well suited for it.
what are you two
Thank you.
drinking?
Oh, I don't drink.
Yeah,
Oh,
it just falls right through him. Although, I mean, you do drink if you want to, right? Even though it does fall through you, still experience the drink.
No, I can't taste.
Hmm.
you know what? I bet I can get something for you. I bet I know just what you need.
Do you make like
Uh,
custom drinks or do you like read the person and then make a drink for that person? Is that kind of your skill?
I mean, unless they ask for something special. I have been a bartender for quite some time, and I'm pretty good at figuring out what people
Well, obviously, my compatriots, I don't think they've ever had a better drink in their lives.
I assure you they have
I
not.
I have not. I've done a lot of drinking in my life.
I
I've never had one like that.
mean, tales of my carousing are pretty epic. That's how
but
Spatula came about.
You are the and Phaedra like slaps you on the shoulder. It's like you are definitely the party animal of our band here.
Who would thought that when
indeed,
I first joined this humble caravan?
And I'm comparing you and I'm comparing that to our and I slap Alba Negra on the shoulder. And I'm comparing you to our psychedelics expert.
So uh, Alba Negra asks for an empty glass,
Yeah, of course.
and she puts it on the bar, and she says, "To blessed Newt, the saint of partying," and then
Newt.
hands it back.
He was the first example I saw of
Yes.
really epic carousing.
Wait,
Yeah.
you guys know Newt?
We were friends of Newt. Has
Rest
Newt
in
been
peace,
here?
Newt.
And Pepis slides a tall, thin glass of what appears to be water towards Skelly.
Okay.
like I will. I'll be completely honest. Uh, there was a lot of implication that those of us who have partaken of said drink uh, can't really leave or will lose such motivation to do so. And I'm going to be honest, that doesn't interest me whatsoever.
Suit yourself. You? Points at Modan.
I'm curious to see. I am curious. Curiosity is what led us here,
Indeed.
and I'm curious to see what you would prepare for me. I want to leave it to you. You're the expert. I feel like who am I to tell you what I should be drinking when you are the expert on drinks, and you
Got that
probably
right.
know what I should be drinking.
I think I have something special for you. And he roots around. He goes down the end of the bar, opens up, looks like a mini fridge, but doesn't seem like it's cold. Maybe, and pulls out a little earthenware jar. Breaks there's like a wax seal on top, and breaks it open. Pours it into a tumbler, throws a couple more things in there. No ice. Shakes it up, pours it into a mug. It's a little frothy. It smells real earthy. But there's there's a strong hit of alcohol in there as well.
Now, see, this is serendipitous already because I didn't even tell you, but you know I like my drinks with no ice.
I know that.
Well, you know what? Bottoms up.
Good. 10,000 XP. It is clearly something fermented, maybe bean juice, with some strong alcohol in it, and like a hint of I mean, you would almost say dirt, but it is palatable, like a kava or something, like some sort of like ground dried root or something. Um, delicious. It
I'm
is
just gonna have to,
very, very, very good.
since I know XP goes to the player, I'm gonna have to find some weird in-game reason that Spatula just went to level 5 from
No,
level
no,
2.
no. So Alba Negra is like, is it possible that my friend here, um, her name is Glorious. Is it possible that you could mix a drink that a crystal person could consume?
I suppose so. Yeah. What? She doesn't have a no mouth, but that's not a problem. Sure. Is that one of the satrap thing?
Yes, she's a satrap ecstatic.
Ecstatic. Great. Yeah. You know what? Maybe not a drink, but I think I got something special.
Thank you.
And he disappears for a little while.
Yeah.
Do you do anything in the meantime?
You're asking all of us or just me?
Anyone who's there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'll return before too long. And he has what looks like electrodes, basically.
Ah!
Large pads with sponges on them.
Yeah.
And just says like, yeah, put this on either side of the crystal head there. And they like dunk the two ends into it is steaming a little bit. Could be
Okay.
some sort of open some plein air battery or something.
Battery acid, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no
Okay.
reaction. The body is not really reacting to anything at the moment. But yeah, he's like, I hope I should work out. As far as I know, it's the first time I try this, but
Well, Alba Negra will do it, so see if Glorious can have a reaction or experience.
yeah, it's not. It's just a body. There's not so much
Yeah.
going on there.
Right. It's very strange because she's looking at her body from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, huh. Oh, look
Yeah, that
there, huh.
that is weird. That is weird.
Let's go ahead and take a little break. And we'll come back and see if Skelly's gonna take a drink or not. Let's do 10. Clean 10.
Okay, that's good.
And then now that's
Can you repeat that?
oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I have Spatula now has moss blood, which is your slow folk ancestors adapted to the city's hunger by learning to feed on light and rain, mineral and plant stolen nutrient. You can speak to the plants through their local noospheres, and then also made that bump up to expert, and then also bumped up human library to expert,
Nice.
which is
Nice.
a field of long, long ago knowledge is stored in your mind. You can only access it subconsciously. Gain plus 1 thought.
5
Nice.
thought out. Great.
Which I'm guessing
Nice.
you gain 1 thought when you add the skill, not
Yeah.
like every level,
Yep.
obviously.
Yeah.
And out of character, before the break, I said I was like this talk about drinks made me crave a martini, so I mixed myself one.
There we go. Yeah, so Skelly, you have a cool glass of water in front of you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drink. And in fact, I think I'm gonna leave.
All right.
I'm gonna try to make my way back out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to. So
Walk back.
we're technically outside of the Black City.
You are still in the Black City.
Okay. I'm gonna try to find our friend Possibility
Oh, all
or
right.
Chaos or whatever they
Yeah.
are.
It might take a while, but you will eventually run into them.
All right.
What form do they take when you find them?
Well, I mean, if I can, I'll probably just try to find them back at the library.
Yeah, your librarian friend is back there.
Mm-hmm. So, I suppose I'll speak to him and be like, Possibility, was it?
Some you've been speaking to others. Yes, I have been called that.
Or
Among other
chaos?
less pleasant
What do you
things.
call yourself?
I really don't.
Ah. I have heard much about you, or what others think you are. Sorry, that's my kid. One moment. All right, I might just have to continue with with her voice in the background.
All good.
It's just the voice of chaos in the
Yeah,
background.
Yes, the voice of chaos.
There you go.
Everyone.
Right. So I'm under the impression that you may be somewhat trapped here, or so I've been told.
Trapped is a loaded word. I have found myself engulfed in the city and unable to extricate myself.
I
Yeah.
understand. It has seemed that there are many who feel that way, although they might not be able to put that to words.
Most don't seem to mind, but most do not. Very few share my lineage.
Ah. Whereas from the city appears to desire order and predictability, I imagine you do not desire the same.
I desire freedom. And since I can't have it for myself, I freely offer it to anyone who asks.
I see. Well, there has been many freely offered things here, and all of them feel loaded with unspoken costs or hooks or what have you. Including yourself, although I would say that out of all so far here who have offered various things, you have been the most honest about it being a burden of some kind.
Exactly. Nothing comes without a price, and those who would tell you otherwise are most likely lying.
You offered me knowledge.
I did.
And suggested that it would be burdensome to have.
Indeed, it would.
Now, as you seem to be aware, you offered me knowledge of the knowledge that I so desire.
And then some.
And then some. And at the time, I was under the impression that perhaps this knowledge came with the burden of not being able to act upon it or something of the sort.
Yes. The burden of knowledge will take a toll on your body.
If I asked you for the knowledge to, instead of the knowledge of what I wish, but the knowledge to free you and all those who wish it, would then I not be able to act upon it?
I'm afraid I do not have that knowledge.
I see.
Well, not entirely true. The way to free us would be to kill the city.
Kill the city.
Which
for me, the player again, remind me who this entity is.
This is the lacquered chaos of possibility.
It's the one that it's the creature that it's the entity that was making us those offers of great power, but at a great cost.
Right.
Urgent offers.
And I can't remember, like, is it was it located in a specific, like, where did we encounter it?
Each person encountered it in a different person in a different ways.
Yeah. God, okay. Just trying to remember when.
In my case, in Phaedron's case, it was like the bartender at the hotel, the bartender at the hotel bar that he was staying in for some unknown
I was
amount
just
of
trying to remember where we encountered it as just the entity and not like the individual people or whatever.
I don't think we ever did. Yeah, it's always manifested as something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Other people told us that the entity was named chaos or whatever. The entity itself did not tell us that.
Yeah.
Right. Is the I don't believe you are the only person here who wishes to leave the city but can't. There's at least a few others.
I know there's the obelisk,
Yes.
and most others. I think of any of us, that thing would be able to force its way out. But as useful as I am, it is far more powerful than I.
Hmm.
And the city still more powerful than it.
Is it true that the outside of the city is some kind of false reality and the only real thing is within?
Do you want to know the real answer to that?
What I want is, I'll tell you what. I want the knowledge. You said that the only way to truly free you and maybe some others is to kill the city.
Yes.
I want the knowledge of how to kill the city. I don't know if I'll be able to act upon it, but I want to know how.
I can give you that knowledge along with everything else. It won't help you.
Will it help you?
No.
What would?
I don't believe there is any help for me. That's why I seek to only free others.
Although it sounds to me like your own offers of freedom come with an imprisonment of some other kind.
Not an imprisonment, a toll.
Toll. All right, I will take your knowledge.
And he goes and grabs a book and hands it to you. Can you roll me a d10, please?
A D10?
Yeah.
All right. 3.
Not bad. You're going to lose 3 agility.
Oh, yikes. All right.
Oh, and we determined that we did determine that you can spend hero dice to adjust any die roll.
True.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like this doesn't look like it's a lower bad, higher good kind of scenario. Just different.
Yeah, it does. Like, as you take the book, like, it doesn't even require reading. Knowledge floods into your mind. And you feel your bones kind of setting up a little bit as that happens. It's almost like it's not like a calcification, but more of just like a stillness that wasn't there before. That makes acting a little bit less quick. The thing that's top of mind, how to kill a city, is to basically ensure that it never existed in the first place. And since it is like out of time, out of space, there really isn't a before to pull it out of. If you could figure out somehow to realign yourself in a higher dimension, like this is like beyond the noosphere type of thing, you might have a chance. I think it gives you the meta knowledge. The city is level 20, and would be,
and I can only be level 9.
You can only be level 9. Yeah.
Gotcha. Although,
stranger things have happened.
That might not be might not be. That just might be where Skelly's got a new goal here.
A
Yeah.
few more drinks and you'll get there.
Yeah, easy.
I'll get there. Yeah. I don't think Skelly's gonna drink though. Still, doesn't seem like a good idea.
You do know those drinks do bind you to the house.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You can still physically leave, but you will end up there eventually.
Yeah, I still don't think Skelly wants that. Although, so I think be like, well, if I so happen to find a way by which I could work towards your freedom, I will do so.
Others have offered, but I appreciate it. I imagine that it would probably destroy anyone in the city as well, which, better or worse, hard to tell. I don't imagine I'll ever have to find out.
I mean, other than the heroes at the house, I'm not entirely too sure how alive these others are.
Alive as anyone else in the fallen world.
Whatever that means.
And I think you know what that means.
What does that mean?
The city is telling the truth. The world was created in a perfect state, and like through the ages became corrupted by things from within and without.
Sure. A perfect state by the city's definition.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't know if Skelly's an absolutist here,
What are the rest of y'all doing while you're there, while Skelly is side questing?
I might be up for a game of pool.
Yeah. Just around the other side of the big crystal there is another little deck, little sun deck. It doesn't have the awning over it. And there is, I think the first strong impression you get of this person is you get a pang of longing for Ottokar. Is just a big bear of a guy who has like a sleeveless, like basically just like wearing like a leather vest, big bushy everything, and the pool cue is comically undersized in his hands, and he seems thoughtful as he just kind of like takes his time wandering around and sinking balls.
Hi there.
Oh, you here to play?
I mean, I'm not the best player in the world, but I've always enjoyed a game.
Well, rack him up.
Absolutely. I'm Phaedrid, by the way.
Berenger.
Pleasure to meet you. I rack him up.
And he is, I'm not going to say dour, but definitely not as like cheerful and chatty as some other people.
So, what brought you to the house?
I figured I'd done everything. Well, I'd done too much.
Hmm. That seems to be a common refrain from the people that we've encountered here thus far. I'm honestly not sure I'm ready to settle here, but
Well,
it's a fascinating place.
and he kind of squints at you and says, but you'll be back. You're small now, but someday you'll be big.
I imagine someday I will be back. I finding this place oddly compelling. Although I do still have business in the outside world.
Business. Yeah. A lot of people have business out there. Doesn't matter though. It's just as meaningful to stay here and pass time as out there. Less dangerous, that's for sure. You can do a lot less harm here as well. You don't seem like that's a
That,
big concern for you at the moment, though,
yeah, at the moment I don't have earth-shattering power at my command.
or moon shattering.
Hmm. Is that something that happened to you?
I mean, I happen to it.
Um, like Phaedra takes a shot. Like, care to tell me about it? I don't think I've heard that story.
You never wondered where the moon went,
I mean, I've seen the near moon.
but and there is a moon in the sky outside, in the outside
Yeah.
world. But he like kind of looks at you, confused. Says, "Is there a moon in the sky?"
Out of character. There is indeed a moon in the
There
sky.
is indeed a moon in the sky. Yep.
Okay. There is a moon in the sky. There is also one that's a lot closer to the Earth.
I'm not familiar
Although
with
I've
that,
only seen although I've only seen that one from afar.
but you've seen the other one up close.
The other one, the one in the sky, up close? No, I have not.
So both of them from afar.
Hmm. Although the latter certainly a lot closer. They say the near moon is close enough that one can get there by climbing a ladder.
Huh. In a manner of speaking, I suppose the same as the well, was the same for the other one.
So there was another moon in the sky?
I mean, it was the moon, yes.
Interesting. And you shattered it?
Tore it apart with my bare hands, yes. There was nothing inside. I was tricked.
Hmm.
But that won't happen again. Or won't happen, or will happen. I don't know.
Yes, time is a strange thing in this place, here in the city.
Or maybe it's normal. That's strange everywhere else.
That is certainly another way to look at it.
So Alba Negra has sidled in while the conversation was happening and has heard a fair portion of it.
Yeah. So what are you in for?
What am I in for? I thought this was just a friendly game.
No, I mean, you wound up here for a reason.
I came to the Black City from the Rainbow Lands. I didn't know exactly what I was expecting. I was hoping to open up a new trade route.
Hmm. I suppose.
The city turned out to be something very different than what I had been expecting. I mean, I didn't come alone. I came with, and I, and if you know, if Modern and Alba Negra and Spatula are there, he gestures like, came with my friends and and many others that did not venture that are, as far as I know, are still out at last camp. I don't know how long we've been in here. It's possible I don't know what I don't know what the differential is between like as time passes here in the city and time passes without. It's possible we've been here for a long time and our companions have and the rest of our caravan has decided to like, pull up their stakes and head on back and head back east. I don't know.
Hmm.
So
It's
you
also
said
and it's
something.
gone till.
So you said something interesting. Are you imprisoned here?
No, I mean, not by anyone else.
Mhm.
I just figured I could do the least damage out here, in here. I didn't come here to stay, but once I found out what this place really was, seemed like the best option.
Hmm. I'm not sure I'm done with my, as I said earlier, I'm not sure that I'm done with my business out, like in the outside world, but
Still a lot of damage to cause.
I imagine I'll be back. If I, if I do leave, I imagine I'll be back.
If you're someone the city's chosen, think about think about your effect on the world. Think about whether you are better off just leaving it alone, or if the world is better off with you leaving it alone.
Hmm.
You said trade routes, business.
Yes, I was, yes, I'm a wizard by training, but I'm also I was also in advertising.
Hmm.
I used to work for a company that sold on, that sold oneric magitech. They sent me west to sell subscriptions to disembodied spirits. Although most of the disembodied spirits I encountered weren't particularly interested. In fact, most of them just wanted to like drain my life force.
That does sound like some wizard shit. So when you make a profit off your trades, you come off better than the other person.
I like to think of it as they made the decision that the I like to make the I like to look at it as when I make a trade with someone and I sell a product or a service for money, the person I'm selling it to desired the service more than they desired having the money, and that it was a mutually beneficial transaction.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we of course were turning a profit. Um, at the same time, now that I've done quite a fair amount of trading, buying and selling, opening trade routes, et cetera, et cetera, I'm not sure if that's really made the world better.
Mm.
It's made some people money. It's made me some money. It's made my superiors money.
Well, I made a lot
It's
of other
good.
people poorer in the process.
I mean, if they wanted the service and they thought it was worth it, then then the transaction was fruitful from their perspective as well.
But you said you're in advertising,
Yes,
which is the business of getting people to want the things that you're selling, whether they actually need them or not.
that is true.
Maybe you do belong out there.
Hmm. Yes, but as I was like where I was going with that is I'm not sure that that vocation was a particularly not sure if that I'm not sure if that vocation was a particularly beneficial one. I've gotten more into direct in the past few years. I've gotten more into the actual simply buying and selling and trading of goods.
Hmm.
I haven't done much advertising in a while.
Can I get a agility roll from you?
Agility?
Yeah.
Sure, that's my bad stat. That is the 16. I rolled 16 on the dice, plus a 0 is a 16.
I think his kind of pouting and grumbling has taken his mind off the game, and you've actually done quite well for yourself. You've run the table more than once.
Nice.
Nope, we lost a mark.
Oh, we just lost Mark.
What's Modat up to while this is happening?
It's a damn fine question. I tell you what Spatula's up to. Because this is how he just severely leveled up. I think in why can none of us remember her name? Yajaraga. Wait, Yagaraga.
Yagaraga.
Yagaraga. That was like you said. It was like a grassy courtyard, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? I think that Spatula's just had this instinctual. He saw her laying in the grass and was like, he's kind of knelt down and put his hands in the grass
Mm.
and started talking to him. And he was like, "Oh, hey," and so I think that's where he's been most of this time, is just conversing with grass, absorbing all this knowledge. That's what leveled up his human library. So because we already had all that knowledge from the weird absorbing all the people of the Black City,
Yeah.
and so now through all of this, the plants which are connected to all other plants around, it's just like this mind blowing. He's absorbed so much more knowledge, even though it's not like conscious knowledge. Like, oh, now I know this. And it's just like, wow, he's almost like a 4-dimensional person now. How he feels. That's how he feels now.
Mhm.
And oh, and I remember I had real quick a question
Mhm.
Regarding the moss blood. I didn't know if this was just part of the description or functional. The thing uh about now feeding on light and rain. I'm like, does that mean he doesn't need supplies anymore?
Great question. Probably. Yeah, we'll
It's kind
say.
of how I
Yeah.
took it, even though I didn't know if that was just color text or what. Anyway.
Yeah.
But I think like when he returns to the others, like there's a detectable difference to him. He seems even deeper and almost wiser and
Mm.
just like, wow, this does not seem like a guy who's a month old or whatever. And I think there might even was that the courtyard, remind me, was it open or closed?
Open.
So there was like actual exposure to the outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I think also, I think when Spatch returns to the others, he's actually like slightly glowing, and it's fading, but it's
Mhm.
like almost like he absorbed all the light and the vents, and it's energized him. And I do think he sidles up to also to Alba Negra at some point. Is like, you and I are like siblings now. You're like my sister. You're the only one like me.
We have to learn how to mind bond so that we can share the experience more directly.
I think
I've
Modan's taking notes, just watching all this.
I've mind bonded with the Bee Knights. So I think there are ways that we might be able to do this, but I have to figure out how to get drugs into us.
You might have to concoct whole new drugs that interact with legumes like they do, because we're not flesh, blood, bones, muscles, organs,
I,
brains.
I know. I'm a botanist. I'll figure it out.
This can be a fun project together.
Do you have any preferences in your flavor of soil types?
I'm only just now starting to experience nutrients from the soil.
Oh,
Though I do have vague recollections that I've experienced many before, yet I haven't, but I have.
hmm.
Hmm.
Curious.
I feel, can't tell you why. One word just jumped to mind when you asked, though, moss.
Oh, I
I'd like
mean,
to experience some moss. We should find some moss. I've never talked to moss. I mean, I have, but I haven't.
have you talked to Skelly's moss?
No. Is Skelly's moss like living? I guess it has to be living moss. Yeah.
It
I'll have
is.
to talk to Skelly's moss.
I've heard he's got a bucket that talks too.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I think Modan is just yeah, I think he's very
Um,
happy with himself with both Alba
yeah.
Negra and Spatula and feels on top of the legume farmer slash biomech tinkerer world. But he's a
I
little worried about the ramifications of that drink. Seeing how that plays out.
What now?
um Glorious and I are going to go explore another room. Would you like to come with us? Phaedra is very busy having a deep moral quandary.
Wait, who's Glorious?
Oh, Glorious is my old body. I call her
Oh,
Glorious now
oh,
because she's transformed into a crystal ecstatic.
wow. We've all had a great transformation in this house.
We really have.
Except Skelly. I think he's largely the same.
I wonder if he's older than us.
Hmm. Oh, well, that's not hard. I'm only like a month old.
I'm a little older than a month, but Skelly seems very old. I think that imparts this
Does.
kind of patience and wisdom.
I don't think Skelly knows how old he is.
I think you're right.
He's like me. We have memories that we don't remember.
Actually, I think he's sort of the opposite of you. You have memories you don't remember, and he knows he doesn't have memories that he should remember.
Ah, we are like, yes, we balance the scales in that way.
Another room.
Yep.
Let's take you to the room that what is Livier pointed you to, the drawing room.
Okay.
It's in the middle of the house, near the door to the kitchen. There is a person who is dressed rather plainly, just painting. Looks like landscapes from. He has a couple paintings set up in the drawing room. They look in the same style. All landscapes.
Are they
Hey,
good? I mean, I guess that's subjective, but
excuse me.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Were you there long?
How does one determine long?
good question.
Exactly. Great question. What do you think? And he points at it looks like it's a landscape from like the deserts east of the Circle C.
But I can tell you that since we came in, you've made approximately 5 brush strokes. So is that long?
Hmm. I guess not.
So,
Did
so
we
where are these deserts?
Oh, this is east of the Circle C. It is on the map. It is called mm, the there's two of there's the Desert Morning and Desert Afternoon.
Huh. I don't think I've heard of them before.
Oh, well, you should um well, if you're able to or you want to, I suppose, you can they're there. Or they were there. I remember maybe that's not it. Maybe it's the Dustfall. It's one of those. I'm sure it is.
Did you travel much before you came here?
I must have.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Seeing your paintings is almost like seeing those deserts.
Yeah, and they're very good paintings. He's clearly been doing this for quite some time.
Are you trying to remember things through the paintings?
It's hard to know
Because
what is mine and what is someone else's memory.
oh, interesting. I've shared memories with lots of people. It was my profession before.
Profession,
hmm I'm an experience creator.
some sort of chef.
It's like that. I take experiences, either my own or sometimes other people's, and I mix them with suitable drugs to be able to transform them for experiences for other people.
Oh, a wizard,
No, a chemist.
as you say.
We know a wizard, though.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
This is my brother, Spatula.
Spatula.
We are the only two legumin beings.
Oh, interesting.
And this is our father, Modan.
I'm not a legumin being. I'm a legume farmer, though.
Oh, you grew these.
I did, and then I biomecho tinkered them and gave them sentience. But
Hmm.
then our friend Skelly put a soul into Alba Negra, so it's kind of different. And then another being sort of expanded the soul. It's a long. We've seen a lot of things.
So have I think. I know a lot
What's
of
your,
things, but it might not be all my memories. That's hard to
That's
tell.
do you have some way of sharing memories with others or
Not sharing with others. No.
consuming others' memories?
I mean, I get their memories in the process.
what's the process?
Consuming.
The people.
It's hard to think of them as people, but
So you
I
eat other
suppose
beings and consume their memories. Is that what you mean?
I consume the other beings and gain their memories, but all for the greater good. All for a good reason.
And that reason being,
To save everyone.
hmm,
I
What are
don't
we being saved from?
I don't remember.
Ah, you saved so many people that you don't remember why you did it.
I'm sure it was a good reason though. It had to have been. I don't do it anymore. Don't worry. It's those days are, I think, behind me.
Hmm.
I theoretically could consume brains to learn things, but I choose not to. Other than the one time that there was I consumed a recently passed person's brain as it was part of the ritual, and I
Mm.
learned something from them.
So you didn't develop a taste.
I mean, I still think about it sometimes, but
And he like crosses the space between him and you quicker than you think he would be able to. And he doesn't grab your lapels or anything, but he's kind of uncomfortably close.
Hmm.
Um, and you like his eyes are kind of like darting around your face. He says, you shouldn't do it again.
I had no plans to be honest.
Don't let the urge drive you to things that you might regret later. Don't let the urgency drive you to things that you might regret later.
Should I get rid of the urge?
You can't. I don't think.
I mean, I
I
think I
suppose
could.
I did. I don't remember how though.
You came here.
Maybe it was after I came here. Maybe
I'm
before.
curious now, player wise, like obviously we can just drop skills at any time.
Mm-hmm. I
I'm
think
wondering
that would
how
require something to
to get
get
rid
rid of
of the
that.
chew skill.
Yeah.
It's not like a regular skill that you can just go like, nah, it's gone now.
Yeah.
You'd have to pull out your psychic teeth first.
Mm. And he wanders back to his painting and continues.
Alba Negra looks over at Modan. Huh. I mean, do you think this is your future?
I hope not.
I think this is done. Would you like it for your room?
Do we get to choose our own room?
I mean, I suppose the room chooses you, but
As far as I know, we have no rooms yet, so I'd have no place to take it.
I think we do. I just think we don't know yet.
Well, exactly. I don't know of a room that I have. So I wouldn't know where to take a gifted painting.
you'll find it. Or it'll find
Okay. I'll take the desert. That's a good one for me.
you. Yeah. And it's maybe like 18 inches by.
Okay.
Yeah, it's relatively small, but very detailed.
Yep. Alba Negra puts it under her arm. Gently guides Glorious towards the door. Was there anything else you wanted to speak to us about?
Oh, did I call you in here?
No, we just came of our own accord, but
Oh. And
just didn't
he
want to
goes to sit
leave.
down in a like comfy looking chair. But like as he's sitting down, kind of like thinks, like looks like he thinks, has a second thought about it, like stares at it weird and like stands up again. And he shakes his head. Sorry, what was your name again?
My name is Alba Negra,
I'm Modan, and I'm Spatula.
and this is Glorious.
I remember Spatula.
From like a few minutes ago when I first met you?
I, I suppose so. Have we met
Or-
before?
Hmm. I mean, not. Time is different here. I mean, we have not met in the month of life I know of, but then again, I now have lots of other life in me that maybe we met in. It's very confusing.
Is it for meeting people? Or was it the other one?
I don't know.
You're safe here.
I mean, I feel safe.
And he like looks at the chair again, looks back at you. I'm sorry, did I call you here for something? I've forgotten what it was.
I don't think you did.
But you did ask us to look at your paintings, and we really appreciate.
Oh, there. I'm getting good.
You really are. It's excellent.
Very three-dimensional.
Really? Huh.
Almost
I guess
like
I
a
hadn't thought of it
window.
that way.
Actually, Alba Negra is going to look at the painting she has under her arm in the noosphere, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, it's just a regular painting. It's just a very, very finely.
Very finely, yeah. She's going to look at him. What does he look like in the noosphere?
Hungry
Mm-hmm.
and kind of patchwork, I think.
Right.
Wise.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things competing for attention in his self.
Yeah. She hands him a small vial, and she's like, if you ever feel like you just want to have nothing to think about at all, take this.
What is it? Is it poison?
No, it's not permanent. It's
Oh.
just temporary. But it will give you a moment of not trying to figure things out.
Oh. All right. I'll keep it. You just handed me. I'm sure it's in my pocket.
This is a weird, ambiguous question. Can Spatula make a human library roll to say something relevant to this person that he has no idea what he's going to say? Like, has something just come out his mouth that's like, I don't know what that means, but
Field of
this means
wonder
something to you.
knowledge. What do you think his like primary subject of long ago knowledge is?
It would feel like it makes sense to kind of go hand in hand with anthropology, since that's a skill he has.
Um, I don't think there's anything that he would say that would register.
Fair.
So, Skelly,
Yeah.
what are you up to?
I guess I'm gonna come back to the house after receiving a whole bunch of knowledge of things and how they work around here, and find my friends.
Yeah, they're around, all doing their own thing. They look
All
mighty
right.
comfy here.
Pardon me?
They look mighty comfy here.
I think I'll go to Modan first. Find Modan first and be like, did you drink that drink after all?
I did drink a drink, yes.
All right, so I just recently learned that uh by drinking the drink, you are inexorably tied to this house. You can
Oh.
still leave, but you are eventually going to make your way back here, regardless of whether
Hmm.
you wish to or not.
I logically feel like I should find that disquieting, and yet I'm not sure if I do. Sort of the same dilemma we've had since we got here about like, are we just conditioned to think that like life and individuality and independence is this specific thing? And if we don't have that, that is somehow lesser than, when like, would it be so bad to be forever tied to this house? And if so, like, well, why? Why do we view that as a bad thing? And again, my gut instinct is, no, I don't want to be forever tied to this house. But then I question why. What's wrong with it? It's a nice house. There's nice people here. We're comfortable.
Well, I guess if you reflect on whether or not you chose, if you
Yeah.
decided with
Hmm.
freedom that you wanted to return here, or if drinking said drink makes it inevitability that you could not choose otherwise.
But if you can't tell the difference, then what difference does it make?
I
If, as
suppose
far as
the
you
only
know,
way
you just want to come back here.
I suppose the only way you would know is if you could remember feeling or
Hmm.
thinking differently before you drank.
I can tell no difference in myself. Like, I still feel like I can leave if I want to.
Well, from what I understand, you can. It's just that your eventual end destination will be here.
Hmm. How do you know that?
Oh, that
Oh,
was
I had
part of
it.
the
Pardon me?
that was part of the drink. They didn't you? They said that was part of the drink.
Well, I mean, they heavily implied, but it
Yeah.
was not outright said.
True.
This is the problem I'm having with pretty much everyone here, is that there are heavy implications for
Hmm.
so many things without anybody directly telling you.
It does seem like a very common theme in the Black City and their house.
Let me pose a different way of thinking about this problem. It seems to me that maybe what sets us apart is that the city is concerned that we make too many changes in the world. And so
We like to make positive changes in the world, though.
we do. But the city is not interested in positive or negative. It's interested in the things that were perfect.
That is exactly true.
I don't know that I believe in perfection.
But the city does.
The city does. And in fact, I also learned that it is actually true that apparently the world outside of the city was at its beginning perfect and then was corrupted, so to speak. Although that perfection, I believe, is whatever the city considers to be perfect rather than what somebody else might feel. But
It seems to me as if there are many, many questions and variables we could ponder and theorize about endlessly till the end of time, which who knows how long that is here. But
right.
it also seems to me the only thing we really have control and action over is our next step. What is the next thing we want to do?
Well,
That is true, although I have the distinct feeling that for the three of y'all that your last step will not have been a decision made with freedom.
It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. And you are in a good position to at least have an outside perspective on that.
so should we collect Phaedrid and leave? Is it time to go back to getting things done?
What is the next thing we'd like to get done?
Well, I have a an obelisk to at least investigate. I'm trying to figure out if it's possible to heal the obelisk and whether or not that's a safe thing.
I am with you
Is
that
it?
I mean, I don't know either. Obviously, we never know. There's so many weird things in the world, but healing an injured and long suffering being feels like a thing that we would all like to do, probably. A noble
And
I'm going.
task.
I'm going to assume that eventually, eventually,
yeah,
Phaedrid catches
Yeah.
up and catches that last conversation. And says, "Well, true. Although that does make an assumption as to what that's making an assumption as to what this entity's motivations are. I mean, if it's I mean, if the obelisk, I mean, it's clearly some kind of being of great power. If it's, I mean, if it was ultimately a weapon that was there to destroy worlds, maybe, maybe maybe fixing it is not such a great idea.
right. Well, and that's why I am wanting to study the technology more so I understand it better before hopefully I do not want to make a misstep.
Do
Understood.
I know? Do I know what it was?
You do, yeah.
What was it?
It was a cosmic voyager. It is a living ship, basically. It did crash here. It is psychotic. Um, it is not lying, however. Once it's rebuilt, it will pit whoever has helped it against each other until one is left, and then bestows itself upon the survivor.
Oh, be like, oh, I happen to know the information that you're looking for.
Oh,
That's helpful information.
oh,
So, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know that I'm on board that train anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
if if only one person helps it,
That's
then
That's
true.
that
true.
person will automatically be the one.
That is true. So if
But
there was one of us who wanted to just abandon this life and sail the cosmos,
Although if the entity is psychotic, as you say, will it be constantly trying to do terrible, terrible things?
good question as well. And also, seems like probably a very large, if not impossible, task for one person.
yes, but you see, I am learning the technology, so that means I might be able to build a smaller, less psychotic ship.
Or
There is
perhaps,
that.
I mean, perhaps you would be a good therapist for said ship.
Maybe I help people with experiences, but that's usually through the use of drugs. So
Well, there might be some methods by which drugs would could help a healing
that's true.
process.
That's true. But I do need to
Wow.
get to the outside world to see if I can implement some of this technology and learn how to use it better.
And
Because
Phaedra chime and Phaedra chimes in and says, as much as I find this city oddly appealing and this house strangely compelling, I think I would also like to return to the world. We do have unfinished business. We have that large debt for our trading that we need to settle for our trading company. Skelly, I am hoping that with your newfound profound knowledge, you might be able to help us figure out ways to game the system to pay off our debts more quickly.
All our profits are going towards that debt, so that's something. I mean, the
True,
profits from the business itself.
true. I mean, it's going to eventually pay itself off. It's going to pay itself off eventually, but I would like to have that paid sooner rather than later because we do have other individuals that are. I mean,
Yeah.
we have other members of our company that are, in theory, at least depending on us. I don't know if we've been here for a day, a
It's a
well,
good
we
week,
won't
question.
know that
a
until we
year. We won't know until we leave.
right. Also, it is to be remembered that the bank is counting on us failing so they can take over the yes, the Restful Pines. So um, hopefully we don't give them the Restful Pines sitting right on top of the other.
And we left the caravan outside the city, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah. The
if
rest of the
there,
caravan, it was with the what was it called?
The camp
The
of
last camp.
last camp.
Yeah.
so hopefully
So what
it's still there with this wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, who knows what's going on inside versus outside world.
So one thing I would like to do before we actually leave the city is, I mean, is there like stuff to buy and sell here? Can we like, maybe go back to our old business, like buy some stuff?
Yeah, and you had engaged in that while you're in the city. The description
I mean,
is
in the
accurate
city,
but
we still,
unsatisfying.
yeah. I mean, in the city, we only have, I mean, the only thing we can use to convey stuff if we were to buy it would be is Betty. So,
True.
which I need to find Betty. Where's Betty? I mean, I assume we like parked her in a garage somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. She should be easily findable.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
been
let's find
napping.
Betty. Let's reactivate. Let's react. I mean, can I say that I buy some like we buy like some amount of like trade goods?
Yeah. The description is earnest but unexceptional trade.
Okay.
And their trade goods are probably worth like 100 per sec.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
As you
I
when
have to click. I'm clicking on the caravan tab for the first time in like 4 sessions.
when you leave the house, Mada is still there. And she's like, "Oh, are you going home?"
We're leaving the
We're
city.
we're
Oh,
we're we're heading back. We have some unfinished business in the rest of the world, so we're going to leave the city proper.
I mean, our
Head
home
on
is
back.
is everywhere, really.
Tie up some loose ends. I'm reasonably sure I will be back.
all right. Well, I mean, if you want a shortcut back to the Violet City, I can take you there.
Well, we have a
We thing is we
caravan of
have
people
we
waiting.
we have friends and employees who are still in last camp, so I think unfortunately we're going to have to go back the long way.
Well,
Or at least we think we do.
That's true. If we leave the city and find that it's been like, 15 years since we entered it and everyone else has left.
At 100 a sack, we only need 1,500 sacks to pay off our debt.
or one null item of.
Or one null item. It's true.
So we're leaving the city proper.
I think we're leaving the city proper.
Can
Certainly
Yeah.
I get
trying.
someone to
I,
roll me a d6?
Alba Negra will say goodbye to several people on the way, including Dor and
Yeah. Phaedron's
like-
going to do the same thing. He's going to say
Yeah.
goodbye to the people in the house.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
going to say goodbye to
Yeah.
Dor.
We definitely
Back
all
in the
said
city,
goodbyes.
he's going to say goodbye to the bartender.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
We'll
Did
be
you
back. We'll be
reconsider
back.
your deal?
good question, isn't it?
Which deal is that?
Eternal life.
Immortality.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, some of the people we met in the city, in the house, have been there for God knows how long. And time doesn't seem to pass in the same way here in the city as it does in the rest of the world.
But it seems you're leaving.
I am leaving, but I do expect to be back eventually.
Well, I suppose the offer is superfluous then.
And
If
Phaedrid
you're
says
assured that you can make it back.
that's the question now, isn't it?
We're about to find out.
Phaedrid looks at her and says, and smiles and says, "You know what? What the hell? You only live once.
All right.
And in this case, that's going to be a long time."
Roll me a d10 then.
He drank that drink. You could be immortal in the eternal war
Yeah.
arena.
So that'll lose you 5 strength.
Ooh, I don't have a lot of strength. I have 0 strength. Can I
Ooh.
use a hero die to reduce that?
You sure can. You'll still lose 1 minimum.
I'm gonna roll a second hero die.
Or 4. There we go.
There we go. I'll lose 1 strength, so that puts me at -1 strength.
So that will take 1 off of either your life max or another attribute.
I'm going to reduce life by 1.
Cool. And you are. And what part of your flesh is removed?
I think in the transaction, after he takes this drink and says, well, that's interesting, and he, puts both his hands, slams both his hands down on the bartender, and it's okay if I take a little bit of narrative control.
Yeah.
And she says, "All right then." Pulls out a wicked knife, slams it down on his hand, and removes the little finger of Phaedrid's left hand.
Nice.
Oh.
It grows back, but it feels cold, and it is made of not metal, but it's almost like a like mercury, but brass colored.
So orange T1000.
Yeah. Pinky finger.
By the way, Mark, we have 15 minutes to our next
Yes.
appointment.
So leaving the city. Can someone roll me a d6, please?
I'll do that one.
Go for it.
6.
Nice. I mean,
Oh,
maybe.
okay, great.
Who knows what that means?
Well done. So you leave the city. It is still winter. You can make it back through the dust storm. And back at the caravan, people are like, I thought you were going to the city.
We've been
We
in
were-
the city for
We,
what appears
we were in
to
the
how
city
long
for
us?
felt like months. How long has it
Yeah.
been?
It's been like, I don't know, half a day? Like 10 hours?
Time doesn't work the same in the city.
Time works very differently in the city than it does out here. It feels like we were in there for months.
We have a lot of stories to tell you.
All right. Well, campfires just starting up, so get to telling. And we'll end it there. 10 hours passed while you were in the city. It could have been 10 years. depending on that roll. Awesome.
Nice.
And Phaedra, you are in fact immortal. So that's a thing.
Wow.
So what happens if I shoot him with a radiation gun? I'm not going to.
It'll probably hurt quite a bit.
I am going
So
to stick
you're
immortality as a trait.
so you're our front in battle now? Is that what you mean?
Y'all got your 10,000 XP for the most part. Skelly did not. Go ahead and take oh, you got perfect knowledge though. Go ahead and take 1,000 XP.
All right. Perfect knowledge. All
Yeah.
right. Is that a
And, you know,
trait?
everyone else take 1,000 extra ones as well. So while we're here.
I'll figure out where I want to put that.
Mada's portal would have also given you 10,000 XP.
Oh yeah.
You said take 1,000, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Cool. Let's go ahead and do stars and wishes then. We got 10 minutes left. Let's start with Mike and go left to right.
Yeah, stars all around. I mean, wow. That was again like our sessions in the city have just been like, I mean, it's been pure role playing. I mean, we haven't really done much by way of we really haven't engaged in many of the game mechanics at all, which has been super cool. This has been really it was really fun, like meeting those like weird heroes, like those weird immortal heroes was fascinating. I love the interaction with the bartender. That was super fun. Um, and I loved the whole like, you know, turning Alba Negra, like removing, like creating yet another creating yet another body for Alba Negra and doing the soul transfer. That was super fun, even though Phaedra wasn't really involved with that because it wasn't really in his wheelhouse. I loved the interaction. I loved Mark and Mark. I loved that interaction of Skelly getting ultimate knowledge from the what was his name, Infinite Chaos or something like that.
As a possibility. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Um, that was super cool. Teal, just all the interactions with Alba Negra here was fantastic. Kind of looking forward to seeing more of Aderon again, and for our ultimate episode, our final episode next week. As for wishes, what I would like to see next week for our last game, I would like to like wrap up it, like do it. I would ideally like to do a fairly quick wrap up here in last camp. I would like to see what happens when we go back to deal with the rebuilder.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that's done, like maybe do like some montage of returning to the Violet City and like, whatever, like wrapping that some of things up, and then have a bunch of like, epilogues. I'm definitely seeing Phaedra returning to the last house.
Yeah. I figure we'll do like wrap up whatever we need to wrap up here, and then like montage through beats over whatever amount of time we need. Cool. Thank you, Heath.
Yeah, it's very cool all around. Just to grab, at the beginning, I started thinking about how, like, okay, we only got 2 sessions left. Like, if there's anything we want to specifically accomplish, we should probably get on it. But also, I think I said last week, I feel like I don't know if we will be able to accomplish any specific tasks in one more thing. So it's also kind of fun to be like wandering around where whimsy takes, just discovering more wackiness and rolling with it was fun. And yeah, I mean, that's how it was fun. Modan becoming a modern day, hopefully good Dr. Frankenstein, apparently. That was fun. Yeah, and like somebody said, it's true when it was like, oh, I forgot spatula. Every game, I'm like, oh, there's spatula. Oh, and there's this guy. Oh, there's autocar. Oh, I've got these skills. Oh, there's like just no shortage of shit to think about or focus on or try to play with or whatever, which is fun. Yeah, I don't really think I have any wishes other than like I'm just interested to see how it wraps up, where what happens in that last session. It's just...
Sweet. Teal.
Yeah. Okay. Mic's on. Um, I really like this. Thank you everybody for helping Alba Negra solve her crystal brain problem.
Mm-hmm.
Which can allow her to continue to explore the world. Um, I also kudos to Mark for staying the course and not giving in to temptation. Um, that was very, I think, it was both wise and brave of you to not allow the house to bind you. Um, and I think in the end you will outlast the rest of us. But I, as far as I'm at stars for everybody, like this is really cool. Um, wishes. Part of me wishes to restart the campaign with the characters where they are now. I'm like, wait, I have all these new things I can do. Um, and but
New Game Plus.
yeah. But the other thing I would say is I'd really be curious to know more about Skelly's background. Like I'm really curious about Skelly's background at this point. And other than that, um, I would like to uh, remind us that Alba Negra has a an undiscovered what are they called? Floating rock, wherever it is out
Aerolith.
in the
Yep.
yeah, Aerolith out in the forest of me, and I don't. You can weave that into the montage or something, but she still wants to go to her Aerolith, which was her driving motivation for this whole adventure for her. Although now she also needs to either figure out how to make a sentient ship sane or how to make a smaller ship that is sane. Um, and she still actually wants to see if she can heal that autofact that's under the restful
Oh
pines.
yeah.
So it could be that Alba Negra needs to go into the assisted psychology field.
Machine
Actually,
psychology.
yeah, as a daemon warrior, maybe she can like chase off the bad spirits that are affecting them. Anyway,
Right.
and of course, Aderon and the rebuilder. So
Yes.
thank you all. It's great.
Cool. Yeah, we did go quite long. So awesome. Thank you all. And we will
Wait,
come
did we
back
do
for
Mark
our
already?
what's that?
Did we do Mark already?
Oh, did we do Mark? The other
I
Mark.
can be
Mark.
quick.
Sorry,
Okay.
go for it.
Sorry for everybody. That was great. I loved all the like heavy role playing we got to do. Um, and wishing, yeah, uh, perfect knowledge. It looks like that's, exactly what Skelly needs, maybe to tie up some of those loose ends about its past and can maybe help. Skelly will use its knowledge to help its friends because that's the kind of person
Yeah.
it's turned out to be.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you. We will finish up next week. Bye, anyone watching or listening.